Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Thursday evening. It is 9:30 and some change. And we're back with another episode, quote unquote, of Relist and Relax. I'm here with the wonderful Melissa over here to my whichever side I'm pointing at, and Kami down here. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I'll never figure it out. But
I can't get it right.
Yeah, I switched my settings at some point, and now it's all even more confusing. But welcome, ladies. Thank you both so much for joining me on this little endeavor to either be productive or not, or just really do whatever it is you want to do.
Gonna be productive.
Nice. Kami, you're gonna be productive?
Yes, I gotta work on some listings.
Oh my God. I have to be so freaking productive, you guys, because here's the deal. I just put it out there that I would join Becky Park's listing challenge and tackle my pile and set realistic goals. Well, guess who's behind her realistic goals? This girl. So it's so funny. Like, as soon as you stop listing, like for a day or three, you're just so behind. And my goal for this was to list 3 new items each day and relist 5 new items, relist 5 old items each day. So 8 total listings. And doing the math, I should be at 24 new listings now and 40 relists. I'm not. I'm at 17 and 36. So I have to do the things tonight. So I'll still chit chat. You guys know that, but I have to do the things. So you guys need to hold me accountable. I'll probably share my screen at some point just so you can actually count along.
That's cool.
So I think, not including what I should be doing today, I need to still list 10 new items and relist 9 items. So cheers to that.
Yes. I joined that like challenge thing as well, and there's some days that I like went above and beyond, but then like yesterday and today it was like not happening. So it's kind of evened out, but I'm like, if I don't get back on the ball, I'm just gonna, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I definitely caught up here and there with the relists, because that I can always knock out relatively quickly, but the new listings is always a pain. And then yesterday I listed something, and for some reason it didn't get listed on Poshmark, I think from Vendu, because I think the color I had checked was multicolor and they wouldn't list it. So I listed it today because I saw it, and then it sold like 2 hours later. So if that isn't motivation, then I don't know.
Right.
What is. So
that happened with a cachet dress I delisted, and it sold that same day.
Nice. See? Cachet.
For like $52. I'm like, yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, cachet will sell for pretty good money.
It doesn't for me, so I stopped picking it up, but
it depends on the piece.
It depends on the piece. Exactly right.
Yep.
All right, friends. Well, let's say hello to some folks, and then we're gonna get this party started, and I'm gonna be super productive. So I just checked my notes, including today's listings. I have to list 10 new items and relist 9. So I'm also still, or again, dealing with a cough / sore throat, that sort of thing. So that's super fun when you're doing a live. So I'll try not to cough at all of you. So hold, please.
Well, if you can cough on me from where you are to the Everett area and the West Coast, I'm gonna be very impressed.
Well, I mean, it doesn't sound nice when people are just like hacking on a live, so I'm trying not to. Anyway, let's say hi to some people. Patrick Murphy, my favorite Murphy. Hello, honey. Welcome. Okay, Patrick, I see that you're here, and I see that Glamour is here. And just before we get into all the things, I have to get sappy real quick. So Glamour and Patrick, I just have to give a big shout out to both of them, because I've had a few really rough weeks for various different reasons. Being sick was part of it. My child being sick was part of it, but also other things that were going on. And the two of them were just two of the people who just kept me somewhat sane and just let me vent and just like let it all out and just dump it on them. So Glamour and Patrick Murphy, you two You're the real ones. I love you both so freaking much. And I'm not going to get even more sappy, but just thank you, okay? I just wanted to acknowledge that because I don't know if I say it enough, but they're besties, both of them. So, thank you both. All right. Composure. Jen is here. Hello. Good to see you with your 5,000 listings a day. She's doing sell similars on the couch. Nice. Jen, do you find that sell similar? Are you listing new items or are you relisting your items with sell similar? Because I think we had this conversation last time. I think Patrick had asked about that, how to relist your items on eBay. So anyway, let us know. Kami, is that your mom? Do I remember this correctly?
Hi,
Hi, Kami's mom. Welcome back. So happy to see you.
Hello, Kami's
Walmart. Walmart is the seventh circle of hell. Yep. Ending. I don't know how many circles
I went
there
there
are,
the other day.
It's one of them.
And they have because I'm doing keto again, and so they have the Lily's chocolate chips to bake with.
Mm-hmm.
And they had unicorn ones, and I was like, I gotta get those.
I mean,
But yeah, it is a seventh circle of hell. For sure.
Unicorn shaped. Okay. All right. I just lost my spot. Ah! Dodo. Here we go. Hello, Dodo. Good to see you. Always here on every other Thursday. You guys, I'm so happy to have this little crew of ours. Okay. Really happy to see you guys and so thankful to these ladies for hopping on. So
far away now.
Well, we know you're there. Realistic. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So I am actually gonna pop this screen somewhere. Let's see. Nope, that's not the one. Let's do this one. Okay, and I don't want to cover your face, Kami. So let's do this, and I'll highlight comments as we move through. Okay, so like I said, 10 new ones for me tonight and 9 relists. I think I can definitely do the 9 relists. But historically speaking, I need my energy for new listings. So let's just do it. So I'm on Vendu. I'm all out of new listings up here because I'm cheap and I only pay the $9 or so a month plus whatever else. So I have some drafts that are empty that I'm going to fill, and I did not measure these shorts because I was going to list them. So go me. Kami, are you listing or relisting tonight?
Listing. Well, I'm trying to get my draft bank up because I struggle on the weekends to get it done. So I'm like, if I can prepare, then I know I'll get it done. But if not, that's not happening.
I'm so stoked that eBay's going to allow us to schedule for free soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to look into that because as
the 15th, I think, of this month.
Nice. Well, I do everything in Vendu, so I don't know if that's going to even help me quite as much.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass in Vendu. I'm actually using a different cross-listing software now. But
blasphemy.
Yeah, I need the plan that has 600 listings a month because there's nothing in between. And so it's $65 with tax. Mm-hmm. So this was half the price and I get unlimited listings. Oh. So, and I'm not actually I'm not delisting it through there because I've found a few that weren't actually delisted. And I think that's the same for any cross-listing software. They're all going to mess up at some point, And so I went back to I'm going to manually delist it so I know it's off of the platforms. Uh-huh. And and I know a lot of people that use those and they manually delist anyway. So
I mean honestly, I get the add-on on Vendu so I can delist and relist just because it's just not going to get done otherwise. I know myself. So.
Well, my bot's doing it for me. So.
Well, there's that. Either way, somebody or something's got to do it for me. So
right.
All right, so we're starting off strong today. I'm going to list shoes that don't have a size. Does anyone know where the size is in Allegria?
It's usually on the bottom.
You would think so.
It's a very. We can zoom in.
Well, I mean, I looked at these in person and I didn't find it, so I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah,
Maybe
like,
they are just worn off or something.
but like, where would it be? Because they're not
I
that
don't
worn.
remember. Maybe it is on the inside.
Yeah, there's nothing on the inside. I wonder if they have like, excuse me, stickers like Keens have. That
You
once
could just
they're
hit
off, they're
cancel.
off.
Oh, I see you saved it anyway.
Oh, you're right. I could have hit cancel.
You just hit cancel. You did so many steps.
I don't know if you see. I have a pair listed, and it's like on the inside.
Okay,
This pair.
so it is on the inside.
Oh, see, I
Maybe
definitely
it's just really
checked
light.
the inside. I mean, I
Probably
went in
worn
there
off.
and I held my phone in there with the flash, and I didn't see anything. I didn't measure them, so I think did I try them on? I think they're size 9.
Yeah,
So
that might be good enough. Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else to measure there, honestly. So I have a few pairs of shoes that don't have a size, and I'm like, So you know that
Measuring, like,
I do want to list it.
The whitest part of the bottom
Mm.
is also a good place to measure. A lot of people actually like that measurement.
Yeah,
I've found
I didn't do
recently.
that with these, but I have another pair. I think I have a pair of Birkenstocks where I'm pretty sure they're the narrow size, just because you can just tell by looking at them, but I did measure those. All right, let me say hi to people. Liv! Hello, honey. Oh, well, you walked right into this little chill lounge, so welcome, welcome, welcome. What button to relist? On eBay? Again, I'm going to be taking cough breaks. Like, I'm really sorry, you guys. Hello, Mr. Untitled. It's good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Is it
Here
under
it is.
the... See, I feel like I looked in all the spots where a size could be on a shoe, and it might just, I don't know, it might just have one up. It's the thing with, like, what is it, Lucky Brand? They have this little sticker, and once the sticker is gone, it's just gone. And they're like, heh.
I hate that about Lucky Brand. I really do.
Same. Yes, start listing, Patrick, so you can get on my case. Hello, Victoria. It is good to see you, my lady. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, for anyone who missed the initial announcement, Veronika is actually going to do work today because I'm behind on Becky Park's listing challenge, so we can't do that. We can't let Becky down. And also,
Which she's on a cruise right now. I wish I was on a cruise too.
See, that's how confident she is. She's like, here, a listing challenge. Boom, I'm going on a cruise. Oh my god. Okay, what is this? A floral paisley? We have a specific name. I even put together some quote-unquote new music that's not as chill, but a little bit more upbeat that I normally use in vlogs and such, so that we have like that motivation going. But if you guys want to relax, you can relax. So just don't understand.
We don't need to relax. We need to be motivated today.
We don't need to relax
Yeah,
today. We
I need to work.
Yeah. Black colorful makes no sense. Black and multi. I don't know. God, I suck at this. Why do I do this? Don't come here for the reseller advice, you guys. I say it all the time. Do not listen to me. Except in the rare instances where I actually know what I'm talking about. Comfort. Size, we don't know. 9? Maybe? Your guess is as good as mine. I feel like people who buy Allegria, how do you guys say it? How do you guys say the brand?
I say Allegria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allegria. I'll go with you guys. I feel like people who would buy a shoe like that, they would probably have some already, and if they're willing to, grab a measuring tape, measure it, and hopefully it'll fit. Or they can correct me in the, listing comments if they want to. You know what? We're gonna do colorful because we have multicolor in the title. Coral, paisley, leather, clogs, mules. Alyssa, are you photographing and then going straight into listing, or what's your process like?
My process is like all over the place right now. So, I need to find a different process. But no, I'm answering a question. Someone had a question on YouTube about something in my haul today. So
Gotcha.
then I realized there was a mistake in my listing. So I'm fixing that.
Hate when that happens. You guys, I think it was either last week or the week before, not last week, last Realist and Relax Live, or the one before that. I was listing shoes, and then I went back in the other day because somebody had, liked it, and I was sending an offer, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, what the hell did I put in there? I put the size, instead of 7.5, I put 7.7. What the hell? And I was listing this on the live, and I'm like, okay, you need to focus on one thing. It's either the listing or it's the chatting, and it was probably both at this time. Hello, Asia Dancer. Kristen,
Hi,
welcome.
I will sometimes find a listing that says 7.6 or 8.9 or something, some point that's not a real point. I mean, it is, but not in this sense. But I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, everybody's saying hi in the chat. I'm just gonna go with everybody's really busy and really productive today, so nobody's relaxing. If anyone is relaxing, put it in the chat. We're rooting for you too.
There will be no relaxation tonight.
Ooh, he's cracking the whip. This is why we bring on Melissa, to just keep us on the line. Damn.
That is my job in life. I'm decided. It's my job in the house, though, keep my husband in line.
I mean, same. That's why I don't want to do it in my spare time.
Or it's funny when he asks a question, and it's like I just kind of blink at him a little bit, and they let him discover the answer by my facial expression. And he's like, "Oh, I get it." It's funny.
What do you think?
He's brilliant, but when it comes to practical knowledge, not so much. Good thing I'm really good at practical shit. Oh yeah.
Measurement size. Let's do approximately, because with shoes and measurements. Alright, good enough. Okay. Someone tell Patrick Murphy that a dude from the Jets just won Rookie of the Year. His actual real biblical legal name is Sauce. Oh God. Don't tell Patrick Murphy that. He's gonna run with that for the next month.
Ooh, Victoria has a new video. I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to watch that later.
Yeah. I hear this. It's just like, oh, no wonder it didn't sell. Oh no. Wait, your kid broke your other kid's ankle. What? Damn. Okay. That's that. I need to know more about this, and I think you're probably gonna give us more further down.
Oh no.
Good, Liv. You should relax. Oh, dentist. That sucks.
That sucks, Victoria.
Yeah. I had a full day too. God, this week, on top of everything else that's been going on, I also had a really busy work week, and I'm just not happy. Hello, MB, the quote-unquote other Melissa. Good to see you. Thanks for popping by, even if it's just for a few minutes. Okay, they're 14 months apart. My oldest has sent the youngest to the hospital for you. Damn! They were playing WrestleMania. Of course they were. Jeez. That is what would happen if my son had a sibling. That's what they would be doing. You were off screen. Well, scroll up, Patrick. Llama has stories to tell you. Yes, Kristen, I agree. Well, my kid didn't get hurt, but he's been super sick for the last whole freaking week, and that was as fun as you would expect it to be. So, a little exhausted over here.
That sucks.
Yeah. What can you do? Okay, the problem is if I put multicolor in here, whatever, it's gonna mess with my Poshmark again. Because Poshmark, for some reason, can put together freaking live shows in 4 weeks? but they cannot give us a multicolor option for our item colors. I mean, are we salty? Not at all. Okay, what am I going to list these for? They don't have a size. I'm just going to list them for 30 and call it a day because they came from the bins. But yeah, I sold some shoes today that were just listed for like hours. The Hey Dudes that I got from the Virginia bins. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, they were kids, so I listed them just a little bit. I wouldn't say lower. I mean, I looked at comps and such. I listed them for like 35. Somebody offered me 29. I was like, done. Take them.
Take them. Take my
I'm
money.
making enough sales to be
picky. No.
Oh, by the way, okay, shameless plug, you guys. I'm currently running a sale in my Poshmark closet in time for Valentine's Day. So the deal is basically, if you go to my Poshmark closet and you filter by everything that is tagged as either red or pink or both, anything that pops up on that page, literally anything, is buy one, get one 75% off. So you just slap those items into a bundle and I'll send you an offer. And I have some good ish in there, okay? I have some red Rothies, can't even say it. Rothies, okay? I have some Lily Pulitzer.
Ooh, what size?
I have some 8 or 8.5, I believe. Check out my closet.
I think I'm an 8 in there.
Yeah, so there's some good deals to be had. Lots of different items, lots of different sizes. Literally anything that either has red or pink in the color. There's some items that are not even really red or pink, but they have a little bit of it. So it's a good little spread. So that I'm doing this now through Valentine's Day. So you just slap them in a bundle and the lower priced item is going to be 75% off. And I will have to do the math on that. So, shop your heart out if you want to. Okay, let's see. First break was 5. Damn. Good Lord. Victoria.
Oh, man.
I mean, let's just hope they're going to make a career of it. Not hurting each other, but, the rest
that
of
would be
or not. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't want my kid to, necessarily do that. But, yeah. Patrick Murphy. Saucy. Okay. Everybody's chit-chatting. Hello, Tricky Trapster. Oh, look at you coming in with flowers and everything. Like a good gentleman that you are. Again, the cough. There's a silver lining. Yes. Oh God. Yeah, so far so good for us with the ER visits. We haven't had any crazy injuries. Nope, it's my clothing. It's shoes, Veronika. Pay attention. We haven't had any crazy injuries. Actually, he did face plant at some point, but it was for such a stupid reason. He literally just tripped over his feet and just hit his head on the curb, and that was not fun. So we did have that, but other than that, if we have gone to the ER, it's usually been for respiratory shenanigans, which is also not fun.
No,
but. Then again, my child has a complicated medical history, and so we have spent enough time in hospitals. So, not mad that we're not getting hurt all the time. I'm probably jinxing myself right now.
You better knock on some wood. Touch white.
I mean, he does.
I don't know if you have a saying in Germany that's different from everyone else, but
I think we have the knock on wood. Do we have the knock on wood?
Do you? It's funny because British people are like, touch white. I'm like, what?
Touch white? That's
touch white or touch wood. I think it's both.
Touch white.
Touch wood. I think it's touch white.
I mean, hey, say less.
Everyone touch some wood.
Okay, Tricky, that is good information. Thank you for sharing. We still love you around here. Yeah, one boy is enough for me. All right, closure. Pull on, slip on. All right, slip on. What's the difference between pull on and slip on?
Pull on has little tabs that pulls on. Slip on, you just slip on when you you don't need to use your hands. I mean, you still can, but
I guess they're technically pull-ons then.
Because you
I feel like
pull them on
people
with your hands.
who just randomly shop on eBay for their shoes might not care. But I always think that because I'm always like not using too many different whatchamacallit like categories on eBay. If I'm searching for something, I usually leave most of it unchecked because a lot of people don't actually put stuff into all these different categories. And then their stuff doesn't show up, which sucks for them. But if I'm not finding what I'm looking for,
yeah,
I don't know how much shipping to charge because I'm new here. I don't
I'm
weigh
trying
my
to check
stuff.
every box I can on those item specifics now.
I should. Some days I'm more motivated than others. Some listings also make it easier. I'm like, yes, it's this, 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 and this. Others, it's just like, yeah, they were cute, and I picked them up. Shoes, heels and clogs, size.
Oh, is anyone familiar with this tag?
I saw that
Habit?
in your video today.
Habit. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like when I try to look up habit, you know what comes up? Habits for riding horses and habits for nuns. And some of them are sexy habits for nuns. I'm like, okay.
Ooh, snap. I had a sweater
I'm like,
by
I
a
don't think
brand called Inhabit, but not Habit.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's crushed velvet and has all these like funky buttons on it. It's really cool. I'm thinking it's vintage.
Nice.
I'm just gonna label it as such and go on with my life.
Yeah, let's just go for it. You decide.
But it does make me think of something maybe Anthropology would carry, you know?
Huh.
But I don't think it was them. The tag looks like it was like from the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was a missing button there for a minute. I'm like, no! There it is.
It's the worst. Alright.
I mean, maybe this is a writing habit. It could be. I'm putting equestrian in there. I don't care if it is or not.
I mean, yeah. Touch wood. Oh, you'll peep some ASMR. I don't know if I'm good ASMR, but I can cough in your ear a little bit, Jen. If that
Cough gently.
Hold on. I'll get to you, Liv. Hold on. Photos, yeah, Glamour, you do that. You do that. Nuns was my first guess. How long have I been reselling? I started at the very, 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 very end of 2019. I sold 2 things, and then New Year happened. And then we started 2020, which was reselling-wise pretty not the worst year to start, honestly. But yeah, so
Right.
it's been a little over 3 years now. And we're hopefully getting better at it. I mean, last year was rough, just in terms of how much I made versus the previous year. So, yeah, Glamour, just about the same. The late 90s. Look at you, Victoria. You are not old.
You are not old. You're younger than me, Victoria. And I'm not old.
Exactly. We're all experienced and wise and whatever other good euphemisms we can think of. Okay. By the way, I don't know if y'all can see the shirt.
Victoria, listen, really old. Sometimes, yes, but
You're not really old. Stop it.
no, I'm not. I
Right, look at it.
can't believe that
You're
I'm almost 3 years away from 50. I'm like,
Melissa,
what?
you didn't even see my branding going on here.
Oh, it's cool. I like it.
Does
Well,
she
I
have
mean-
merch? No, she does not.
She has
Um,
merch.
She
For
does not
herself.
have merch. This is a prototype.
Wow.
It's not even that. It
It's a
was a
prototype.
of something. But hey, I meant to wear this last week. The K is there, by the way, in case it's like almost in my armpit. So bad planning. But yeah, we got it, sure.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It would have been funny though if they spelt it Veronica with a C and then it's like Mika.
Well, I uploaded a graphic. If they went in there, like, let's fix that for her, I would have been like,
yeah, like, oh, she spelled your name wrong, bless her heart.
Dodo's like, who's old? Look at you. I still dress like a toddler, and we love you for it. Okay.
You're the cutest toddler ever.
Also that. I mean, have you all seen Victoria's videos? She is freaking adorable.
She is.
I wish I had half the sense of style that she does.
Me too. I'm like, I need to be more like her.
I don't know what my style is. My style is frumpy mom.
I think mine's like 14-year-old boy, but maybe 14-year-old tomboy.
Okay.
My husband is like tech, and he is a tech, so it works out. So. Hoodies and jeans and a t-shirt, that's it. That's all he owns.
I mean, I don't have my emotional support hoodies.
Yeah.
Why did I? Let's crank up the saturation a little bit on this.
Oh yeah, I haven't I put a few away that I haven't actually measured. Well, that's stupid.
Okay, I'm ruining this picture. Let's just leave it alone, Veronika. Just leave it alone. All right, Crocs. Make me some money. Oh, I looked these up before. They're like okay-ish. They're not super duper good, but they're definitely not bad either. And I need to charge my phone here in a minute. I have to scroll so far down in my pictures because I took these so long ago. We're so behind. I'm on my second listing? Was this? Oh, it's gone better than last time. Okay, Crocs, where are you? It's not these Crocs. Excuse me. Did I list these older guys yet? I have too many shoes. Oh my god.
I do not. I need to buy more. And the shoes in the bins lately have not been great, so I'm like, I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, this is still from my Virginia.
Oh yeah. Did you go there during Christmas?
Just letting you know, I think you forgot to unmute yourself after you coughed.
Yeah. I was like, either she's ignoring me.
I didn't get my headphones went off. I was like, what the heck? So I could still hear you guys, and I'm just like chatting away. But you didn't miss much. I just bitched about my headphones. I'm still trying to find a picture of these freaking Crocs so I can run them through Google Lens. Good lord. And yes, I know you can do it on the browser or whatever. Okay, yep. Crocs Islander Pit Crew Brown. Okay, let you look like you have your life together. Let's go with your listing.
You look like you have your life together. You know.
Listen, you just gotta find somebody with a good listing.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Well, now I'm kind of taking someone else's listing off of eBay and then sell similar and then fix or add shit to it. Stuff. Sorry. I suck. Wow. I love that you're 12. That's my favorite. Or you're both probably, but you know.
I'm missing things. Same, Liv. Same. I shop with plans to be cute and trendy, but my closet is magic and turns everything boring. I've been shopping a little bit here and there on ThreadUp, and I'm like, this could be a cute outfit. And I'm like coordinating things in my head, and then I put it on, and I'm like, yeah, I look like a grandma. So we're still working
grandma
on...
core?
Yeah, but not. It's just not. I just
Just
don't
lean
think it's
into
cute
it.
on me.
Oh,
Listen,
I
if I
see.
was 20 and like, had the body of a 20-year-old, then it would probably look cute on me. But we're not there anymore.
I'm sure some 20-year-old has everyone's body. There is a specific body for a 20-year-old.
I get carded too. It used to be insulting, and now I'm like, oh, cuter on the hang. Yep.
Oh my
Yep,
god, I
yep.
want to get carded. Like, I'm like giving people my card, like, no, lady.
Like, you want to see?
Why? I look over 21, I know.
You're like, please take my card.
Although it was really funny when my husband got carded, but I didn't. I'm like, he's younger and he looks 12 most of the time. So what? Like, people are like, oh, is this your son? I'm like, no. I would have had to have been 10 if I was pregnant with him.
That is just wrong.
Yeah. No. It's like when I had a surgery, the nurse is like, oh, your son is here with you. I'm like, nope, that's my husband. I'm like, how old do you think I am? And at the time, it was like 36, 37. Of course, he was like 26. And he's looking like a baby still.
Anyone want a bunch of free party supplies for a posh and sip? What does that entail? Victoria, pray tell. We used to have them, but now we just get together and drink. Nice. Let us know. Let us know what you got. Maybe somebody wants it. Maybe somebody's me. Anything in the raglan sleeves is very nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I need to like gussy it up. It's funny because when I was a teenager, we would go to 18 and older clubs. So we would, gussy ourselves up, wear cleavage, and we get in every single time.
Same.
I
never
and
got
now
carded.
it's like, go ahead.
Yeah, I never got carded when I should have been.
Yeah.
I was like, you sure?
Like, I was buying cigarettes at like 16 years old.
I mean, so was
You're
I.
like-
It was legal in Germany at the time, so.
Oh, it was not legal in America.
I mean, I was also buying them at 14, and that was not legal. But
Plus, it was also the 90s, and so people didn't care as
Yeah.
much then.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Was it the
Like,
90s?
I
Yes.
grew up
No.
in this tiny little village where, like, literally everybody would know, like, whose daughter you are and probably how old you are. And they're just like, we don't care. We don't get a lot of foot traffic.
How many people were in your village?
Like 300 if everybody was home. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a
It's so funny.
village.
Yeah. I mean, Colin, he comes from somewhere that's 30,000 people, and he thought that was small. I'm like, no.
No.
That's pretty big.
Yep.
I do. I love those, like, little tiny towns. They're the best. They have, like, the best, like,
Yeah,
little
that
tiny
one did not even-
shops.
Yeah, that one didn't qualify as a town, but then we moved to the next bigger city, and that was like
Yeah.
4,000 population, 4,000
Wow.
city.
That's funny.
So yeah,
Can it be called a city with 4,000?
I don't even know. We call it a Stadt in Germany. It's just the town and city. It's kind of the same word. So
Oh, I see.
yeah,
Yeah.
100 balloons. Those little props for photos, napkins. Nice. Poshmark party favors. What kind of party favors? Poshmark is not that fun. We know that.
They're not. They don't spend that much money, I'm sure, on it.
They're like, yeah, we want you sober. Okay. There's some detail. Why is my music skipping? Also, why am I playing the same 3 songs over and over? Hold on. Let's
I don't know. I was driven to it. Then
I put up
again,
so
I'll
many
be like,
mixes. I'm like, at least let's get through them. Sorry, you were saying? Melissa? Yeah, you're like you're
No.
cutting in and out. Are you
I
okay
stopped.
there? You stopped.
oh no.
No, your volume is like your headphones are fine.
Am
It's
I
just
okay
like
now?
I can
think
hear
she's
you,
delayed, or we
but
are delayed.
you're delayed.
Maybe I'm delayed.
You are delayed.
Okay, it's funny because you're not delayed. I'm delayed.
Good, because
That's every day though. Okay, so
oh my god.
that's different from everyday how.
Actually, let's make this a leather lace-up detail. Whatever.
Have I caught
Where
up?
did
Do I
my-
need to rejoin?
I think you're good.
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, you're all the way back there, so we cannot really see your lips moving as you
I know.
talk. So you can totally get away with
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna totally get away with it then. Because I don't really want to.
You just don't feel like it. I get it. I get it. I'm lazy too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As
No, I
evidenced
am,
by
totally.
my lack of listing. All right. I don't know what to say about these.
I've been using Magic Scripter. I really like it.
Ooh, what? Tell us more. Did you make a video about that?
I'm going to, but I want them to release the desktop version of it first. It's only on like Android and Apple, but they're gonna release it on. I probably will end up talking about it before they do that. But yeah, I am really bad at the flowery, mine are very like very technical, bullet points, size, blah 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 blah, it's color, blah blah blah. And there's no fluff to it. I'm not a fluffy person. Okay, no, I am a fluffy person, but I don't do fluffy in writing. I just don't do fluff. And it's because my brain just doesn't really let me do it. And I'm like, I don't know what to say. So I just kind of put in my title. It gives me a description. I fix some things on it. Sometimes, most of the time, I don't have to. And it will bring up stuff that I didn't even think of. I didn't even think it was a thing. What was it? Keen shoes. And then it brought up it said like the technical insole name, which I didn't have in my title. And I Googled it to make sure it was correct. But I was like, oh, the AI technology, I love it.
Now you're
Love the
cutting out.
computers.
Now you're cutting out, but I think we got the gist of it. That is
So
pretty sweet.
Oh.
What's it called? Magic
Okay.
Lister?
sorry.
Might need to look into
Magic Scripter.
that. Magic Scripter, okay.
I
So
have
we
a-
went
I
from
have a-
Magic Mike
I have a
to
thingy. I'll
Magic
send you
Scripter.
over a link.
Yeah,
Magic
do that.
Mike. Aw.
Magic Script. Nice. Okay, you heard it here first. But still watch Melissa's video when it comes out.
Ooh, my phone's dying. I'm gonna have to move all this back. Sit down for a while.
Slip on.
Actually, I'm gonna switch.
Ooh. Wait, did I list these on there? These are not women's, they're men's. Veronica, what are you doing? I mean, not that it matters, because unisex and whatever, but also, what are you doing?
What you doing, lady?
Again, don't
it's
come
not
here
my
for the
wallet.
reseller advice. Don't be so disappointed.
Okay, I'm gonna rejoin, but from my computer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave and be right back.
Alrighty. Tammy, what do you have going on your channel these days?
Inconsistency. No, I just did a what sold video that came out today, but
I saw that.
it's a lot of work. So
Yes,
I'm trying
they
to
are.
figure out different things I can do to just make it take less time,
Yeah.
because that's why I stopped last time, was just like it took too much time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And so
that's
I'm
why.
struggling a little bit.
That's why there are no recent what sold videos on my channel, and by recent I mean not since like last year. One of my goals for my channel this year is to start doing them again, just for each month. Because let's be realistic, I don't sell that much anymore where I cannot squeeze a whole month into one video. And I will say one thing that does make it much easier is I just pull up Vendu and I just go by that. And I've shared my screen before, and it's not as pretty as having like pictures and little videos scrolling through on the side. But I'm like, I don't have time for that. Like, you want to know what's sold and for how much? Okay, if you want pretty pictures, you can go to my closet. So
that's why I tried to this one. I did the screen sharing. So
yeah,
it saved more time in the editing process. Let me tell you that, which was nice.
Yes, that's why I did my videos like that for the longest time, and it's not as pretty in the end. But I'm like, listen, who sits down and watches a what's sold video for like cinematography? Okay,
right?
Like, not me.
You'd be surprised.
I don't know. Y'all tell us in the chat what you prefer. Like a highly produced what's sold.
And suddenly I'm getting more views and more things. I'm like, all right.
Nice.
Well, and I stopped using
because you're on my live.
It only lets you do 720.
Okay. Shoes. Glorious shoes. Boat shoes, no. Loafers and slip-ons. Not really. Close enough. Who cares? They're Crocs. If you want Crocs, you look for Crocs. If you want to find Crocs.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just not good with the keywords. Friends in the chat, let us know if you're still there and what you are up to. I'm, again, going to assume you're all either super relaxed or you're listing and photographing like crazy. And we're all going to make hella sales after tonight. Speak it into existence. Are you kidding me? Okay. For a second, I was like, wait, does Mercari start men's shoes at size 12.5? Look at this. Okay, look at this silliness. I don't know if this is Vendu or Mercari, but like, why do we start with 12.5? Go up to 16 and then go to 6. That makes 0 sense.
I don't know.
I feel like that might be a Mercari thing, but
well, let's see. I'm gonna bring that Mercari.
Yeah, you do that.
Okay.
Mercari has been so glitchy the last like 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
And then I saw they finally like did like a banner saying, "Oh, we're working on it," and then it said, "Oh, it's fixed. Like we're good." But the glitch that I've been having is still happening. So
what's happening? What's your glitch?
So
whenever I try to see if it's the same.
Whenever I click on like so and so liked it, and I click on the item to send them an offer, it's like the picture, it's blank and it's like still loading, and I have to go back out and then click on it again and it'll load. But it's so annoying. Same. So annoying.
All right, ladies, we have another guest joining us on the panel.
Yay!
Everyone, for the first time on my little channel, Ms. Asia Dancer.
Is it
Kristen?
It's not the first time.
Hello.
It's the first time you're on my channel.
I've been on. Oh, is it?
And on Glamour's, we were together on Glamour's channel, but you were not on mine.
Maybe that was it. This background is weird.
It is,
yeah,
but
it's trying to
love
cut
you
around your hair.
You're like, it's a real brick wall, y'all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Vanishing.
We're gonna roll with it. It's fine.
Welcome. Excuse me. God, I'm gonna roll with that too. What are you up to tonight, lovely lady? Also, please feel free to introduce yourself to everybody in the chat who does not know you.
I think I recognize most people. I'm Kristen. I'm well, it could depend on the platform.
You're disappearing into the wall.
I should answer on most platforms like Instagram and YouTube and Poshmark, but Aisha's Attic on Depop. And I'll probably gradually transition into the Attic one. I don't really dance anymore. It was an old. It was an old. Aisha was like an old dance name that I used. So
it has a nice ring to it. I will say that.
Thanks. Oh, I have an answer for you, Veronika.
Yes.
It's Vendu that's doing that with the sizing. Mercari actually has it correct. It starts at size 5, and I went to men's shoes and goes to all the way to 20.
I figured as much because that feels like a Vendu thing. Like the eBay sizing, I think, is also all the way messed up.
Yeah. There's a like on Vendu. I was not.
When I look for plus sizes, it goes to like an extra large, and then the 1X is hiding somewhere below. And I'm like, do you not have a 1X? And it's like somewhere, like women's clothing usually. That's a size I list frequently.
1X and it pops up, but yeah.
It's like when Homer disappears into the bushes. Yes.
That's hilarious.
So
all right, well, Liv, if you don't
use Vendu?
Well, I do, clearly.
I know you do.
Kami, Melissa, Vendu?
Up until a couple days ago.
Yeah. Melissa jumped ship.
I went to a cheaper platform. So.
Again, it can't blame you.
Which platform do you use? Do you use something just completely different, or?
Yeah, I'm trying Crosslist right now.
Oh,
which is called crosslist.com. Yeah, I hadn't heard of it either, so I thought, we'll try it and see what happens. So I'm trialing it for a month. I mean, it's not a free trial, but you get a 3-day kind of trial, but you have to pay for the whole month. But it's like only $35 instead of $65. I was paying for Vendu. So I list enough that I need a bigger one than like the 250. So
yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
400 or 500 listings a month.
Wow, first of all. Wow. I don't I get away with the cheapest Vendu plan, and then sometimes I add on, because their add-on is actually not bad. Like you can add on 20 listings for $3, which is not horrible, because that's cheaper than their regular 25 for $9. Okay, I need to find these in ID.
But the major reason I jumped ship is because I want to start scheduling my listings out. Mm-hmm. So, and it's a pain in the ass to do on Vendu. So I went to a different one so I can just do that easier. So. Yeah. And I needed to be something to be cheaper. Because I was looking at my expenses. I'm like, jeez. I need to par some stuff down. So I was doing a paid version of, we call it StreamYard. So I'm not doing that now because I'm recording with my phone. And you can't record for 1080 on that without paying $50 a month. I'm like, that's dumb.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, on StreamYard?
Yeah. Your top is $720.
Oh, okay. I almost never record on StreamYard. I mostly have it for like the branding and the minus the duck and all of that. And so I can have 10 people on if I wanted to, which, let's be real. We're not there yet.
Right, but I mean, but the thing is, you can't do the 1080 without paying $50 a month, which pees me off.
That is true. Yeah, if I had to record something like screen record, I would probably just use Zoom, something like that. I have not figured out. So I need to sit down, I guess, tomorrow and film a What Sold video. Have not figured out how I want to do it. If I want to do a screen recording or just insert pictures. I have to see just how many items I sold in January, and that's going to determine what we're doing.
Or you can do a highlight reel. Ones that are
I could, but I'm so OCD that I can't just do items that sold over 25, which, let's be honest, she does not sell that much. Actually had really good sales in January. I didn't sell a ton of items, but I had a few items in there that sold for a good amount of money, so that was pretty nice.
If you record it, I will watch and comment.
I will record it, and I will also watch everybody else's videos. Yeah, Kami, I saw your What Sold earlier. I haven't watched it, but I added it.
Oh yeah, I need to watch it. I saw it earlier.
Yeah. I was using Zoom, and it has a menu at the top, and I was like, how do I get this to go away? And so I'm talking about it in the video, and I'm like, hope you guys can't see this. And then, like, as I was editing it, I'm like, they can't see it. It doesn't. It always shows to really quick.
I love that. I love it.
So it's a work in progress, okay?
I think it's the best when people like have that in there still. They're like, I hope you can't see any of this, and no one can see what you're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go on and on about like background noise or this and that, and like I watch it back and I was like, okay, well I can hear it because I know it's there, but I don't think anyone would be bothered. So
yeah.
Oh, hold on. Dodo uses Flip. Yeah, see, I use Flip for sharing and like other automation, but not for cross listing. And it's already so glitchy for that I don't really trust them with my cross-listing needs, but maybe I should. Whoa, I just slipped. Hello, Roman. I just slipped and fell on your name, so there you go. That's what happens around here.
I'm really glad you mentioned Flip, because I thought about switching, because I do have Posture VA and List Perfectly, but I'm not really cross-listing a lot right now.
Yeah. I mean, y'all know I love.
I'm still disappearing. If I'm not 8 inches from the camera, it's not going to pick me up.
You guys know I love Posture VA. I would never say anything bad about them. I love them. I just didn't want. I didn't have the sales that I needed to make it worth my money to still pay for them, if that makes sense. And that's not their fault. That's mostly Poshmark's fault. Let's be real. Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did, Roman. Okay. All right. But yeah, I mean, Flip, it's not horrible, but I feel like I need to babysit it more. With Posture VA, which is like, once you set what you needed to do, it does what you need it to do, unless you're unplugging your computer. With Flip, it's like, every once in a while I'll log in and I'm like, why hasn't my closet been shared in 12 hours? So, yeah. Not that it makes much of a difference these days, Poshmark.
Did you see, God, I forget their name. Something under 30.
In my 30s, spending under 30?
Yeah, so spending under 30. That's, yeah. They actually they had a recent video where Poshmark admitted that they haven't actually rolled the algorithm for everyone yet.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought you were going to say something else. Yeah.
So,
who is surprised?
I'm not even kind of.
Because I'm not making sales.
The last couple days on Poshmark have been booming. So for me, and so I'm like, all right, and eBay. So I'm running a sale on eBay, so that's probably why. But oh, see, that's so much better. I don't know why you blur out your background. It looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. It's like messy.
Look, this you can tell even with the blur how messy my background is. Oh.
Lights. Oh, this was really cute. This little wall hanging back here. I was gonna use that just to decorate, and I couldn't find a spot to hang. I was like, well, I'll figure it out later. It's too pretty to leave behind. I was like, oh, that would actually be really good for all of my white and just slightly off-white items.
Yeah.
I've had it about a month and I haven't used it yet. So worthless. I am worthless.
Okay, I just realized you guys cannot see what I'm listing, so I could totally get away with things here.
We trust you, though.
Thank you. I'm on my, I think, 4th. I could be wrong. I'm listing some Nikes in a baby blue that are so cute. I wish they were my size.
Like tennis shoes or baby blue pants?
Hold on.
You just see your listing.
There you go.
Those are cute.
I will say though, I tried to clean them and I feel like I made it worse. They look better. They look better up here, good. But then I feel like all the dirt just kind of went to the back. But honestly, if you really want them, scrub them down or something. What was I writing? Light pastel.
No, I was like light. Okay, I didn't see it was an A. I'm like light post. I'm like
light post. Light post. Light post.
I'm not sure. Is that the style name? That's weird.
Definitely not my size.
Okay, let's do baby
my
blue.
size. I am 7.5. I have tiny feet.
You do have tiny feet.
My husband calls them hobbit feet. They are.
The thing I love about these is the combination of the light blue and then the iridescent swoosh. It's just
what is iridescent?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was a tie-dye look. That's really pretty.
Oh, it's iridescent, all right. Love these.
I'm not sure if my 2 Adidas shoes might beat up the Nike shoe. I don't know. What are you doing in here?
Appreciate you for saying Adidas.
Hey, it was you and Bob Buys. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I have now said it correctly. And it's funny because my husband's like, well, that's the correct way to say it. Because, he's English, so he said it.
Props to the husband.
Except though, I love his lack of logic when it comes to this, because there's certain French words that he says wrong that we say correctly, which I think is hilarious. And I'm like, no, it's a French word. He's like, I don't care.
Well, yeah, if he's British, he doesn't care about the French, as he should.
No. But then there's some words he says it like the French, and he will like tell me I'm wrong because I'm saying it wrong. So I'm like, now you're defending the French? I mean, you need to make up your fun mind, British guy.
Yeah, British dude. For the record here, Melissa, you're getting props from Glamma. Also, you guys, if you're not watching Glamma's brunch every Saturday at, I want to say 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central, Glamma, feel free to correct me because time zones they be confusing, but you guys should be there because it's super fun, and she does a lot of fashion news and updates, and she talks about her salty treats, which is my favorite part. When Glamma gets salty, we get salty with her.
Balls?
And also her sweet treats. Her what?
Are they salty chocolate balls?
I mean,
You get the reference.
if you ask for the salty chocolate balls, I don't know.
Say in the chat if you get the reference. Might be
I didn't, but
I don't even watch that show really.
oh my god. Glamma, I'm gonna hand that over to you. You feel free to pop things in the chat.
Tonight's complete, snorting and all.
I love you for the snort laugh. It's making my whole night.
Snaffling.
I have made everyone, like, every time I snort, people always like, oh, I love that.
It's so fun. It's so fun.
All of my best friends are snafflers.
Snafflers? What are we talking about?
Snort laughing.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
We call them
I love
snafflers.
See,
What's even better is once you get them going. Like they'll start snorting and then they'll laugh even harder, and it makes them snort. So it's just like this vicious cycle. It goes on for 20 minutes. It can be the most ridiculous thing ever.
I love it.
It's like, no, we're gonna laugh at your awkwardness.
I laugh at my awkwardness all the time.
Oh, same.
Yeah. I learned that if I don't laugh at myself, then that's just, this miserable kind of life.
Yeah, for me, it used to be that I would laugh at myself so that other people would laugh at me first, and now it's just like, nah, I'm just not taking myself too seriously most of the time.
Exactly. I think that comes with age. I think a lot of us start off that way when we're much younger. We want to be taken seriously, and no one takes us. And then we get to the age where we go, well, I'm in the F it mode, at least in the beginning stages. I'm like my field of F is
40
barren now, but
coming in.
Yeah.
I'm getting better about it. Trying to get better about it.
Yeah. I think it comes with age, honestly. Man, if I'm this at 47, I almost at 48, I'm not there yet. What am I going to be like when I'm 57?
Just getting better. Right. Getting better with age, like good wine.
That's right.
Oh, this is my old outro music that's playing right now.
Oh, it is.
Wait.
I thought I recognized it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to do a little bit mini rebrand at the beginning of each year, so we revamped all the things, and I quite like it. I like my new intro.
I do too.
It's not as ditzy, but
Never been ditzy.
I mean, it was honestly, I think any just like music that you use in your videos for your intro and such, if you use one, at some point, like you can only edit so many videos before it gets on your nerve. Like I would literally sit here like, this was like, nope.
Mine's like 10 seconds now, so I'm like, okay, I can live with that.
Yeah, I tried to make mine a little bit shorter too, because you lose people during the first whatever minute or so.
If I lose people over 10 seconds, they can
True.
all the way off. Okay.
And I personally like just like a little bit of intro and outro for structure. I'm just like that.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Tiny one. Just a tip.
Ah! Love it. I'm 12. I mean,
you are 12.
I will be 12 to the day I die.
Which is fine, because you said you dress like a
14-year-old.
So it all works out.
Torrid. I feel like
you're consistent.
Hey, I'm 41 and I like Torrid.
Oh, I love Torrid.
I love Torrid too. Listen! Hello, gorgeous! Hello, I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you made it. Feel free to let us all know what you're up to tonight. Yeah, you popped in just... You know what? Anytime is a good time to pop in, because there's like a 95% chance somebody's going to say something silly. So it's just, this is how we roll around here. But we're also being productive.
20 seconds?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly it. I'm not even looking at the time today because I need to get these listings done, and I'm just trying not to stress myself out, but I'm also just,
I remember what I was going to do.
Trying to knock these out. Once the eBay listing is done, it's like, okay, Poshmark, done, Mercari.
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just changed where I had the hold on. There we go. I'll fix it. I changed where I had like you guys, and so I like to not. I have 2 monitors, so I put you on the second monitor. So I want to move the camera over to the second monitor, so I'm not like.
So you're looking. Yep. I keep looking the wrong way because I'm looking. I have the StreamYard on one side and then my listing stuff on. What did I just do? On the other side. So
yeah. Sorry
if I'm not making eye contact with anyone.
That's okay.
Speaking of tips, if you want to leave a tip in the form of a super chat, it's so corny. I can't do it. I cannot like whore myself out like that. Okay,
you can. You have.
I mean, you could, but I feel so dirty. Okay.
No.
Do you want me to work? Yes, Patrick.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
For you, okay?
Just have to watch the replay, Patrick.
Subscribe to all my friends. No, really do subscribe to all my friends though, and like their videos and support them. Do all the things.
Like
do all the YouTube things. Yes.
Or just stop by my Instagram and say hi because I don't YouTube.
Yet.
What is your Instagram? Is it the same name?
Yeah, the I should answer.
I think I've always called you Asia Dancer, so
me too.
I shouldn't.
I think Jack and Ryan started that, and it just kept going, and I don't mind.
It's Jack and Ryan. If they started, it's done.
It's funny. I'll sometimes go to like their premieres, and I won't like recognize many people, and then like she popped in. I'm like, hi! I never recognized your name.
There's been a lot of new people popping in their chats lately.
Huh?
Yeah.
A lot of new people in their chats lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while, and then when I'm there, it's like I don't know anyone, and nobody knows me, and I'm like, okay, well,
yeah. I'm very anonymous in there.
I was just gonna say, just be anonymous.
Yeah. Okay.
You're the face in the crowd.
Okay, kids, should I list something other than shoes? I feel like I should.
If you want to.
If I want to. Oh, I'm gonna list this Calvin Klein dress because Galama listed a Calvin Klein like business wear dress and sold it within a day or something ridiculous like that.
Calvin Klein is a solid brand. There's a lot of good things that sell from that brand. Yeah. And it's funny. Remember when ThreadUp came up with this like little report of where certain brands go, and like majority of them went to Washington State. I'm like, okay, we love Washington State. I mean, all the honestly, time.
The dresses are super cute. Like
they are.
I don't. Oh, Dodo, you are the bestest, and I will play a little something for you. Hold please, for this lovely lady, almost as lovely as Dodo.
I thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and also you guys are always crazy with like I always think like 99-cent super chats, and then like Glamour comes in and Dodo comes in and drops a 20, and I'm like, what? You guys, thank you. You guys are the bestest. Romans here, I have to behave myself. You've been misinformed, Lisette. When
I know,
Roman's
right?
Here, nobody behaves. Okay.
This is not the time for behaving.
Belly dancing. Wait, are you telling me to belly dance? Because you don't want to see that.
Wow.
Do not want to see that.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
No one wants to see that.
So I was like, I'm not doing it.
I got a belly though, but I'm not gonna dance.
Well, Kristen, you're the only dancer in this room.
I have a
so-
3 minimum requirement.
That's where I got my name. That's how I got my name.
Well,
Yeah. Well, there you go.
anytime you want to go for it.
No.
Yeah.
Thank you. I used to do like Zumba and stuff, and I probably looked ridiculous, but at least I had fun, and I kind of want to get back into something like that, but only
Well,
where
that's
nobody can see me.
That's the important thing. You gotta have fun with it. We've got some
Yeah.
classes around here, and they're a blast.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun to just crank some music and dance it out. You know.
I have done that. I'm like when I was still working out regularly and I just didn't feel like doing anything, I was just like, all right, put on music for 20 minutes, just move like a silly person. So where's that? Okay, this picture that's just not like, that's not even the same color. My phone has been very bizarre. I know how to fix this.
So bright. I need some sunglasses.
Yeah, and then sometimes there's like a blue U on it, and then it's like I don't know. It's so weird. Yeah, Glamour, look at you go. So proud of you.
Nice.
Woohoo, indeed. Can't take a green picture. Thank you. It's the green, isn't it? But also, I have like these like dusty pink colored items, and they just show up like almost orangey. And my new phone, it's not new. I mean, it's new to me, but it's not a newer model. But it takes better quality pictures, but also just the lighting, something is off with it. And I have fiddled with it, but I just haven't found the sweet spot yet. So this is pretty accurate. So aside from this one picture here. All right, Calvin Klein, if that really is your name. It's kind of like what is this? This is an olive green. Okay. Olive green. Career.
Oh, hey. You are the best.
Who's the best?
Lisette.
She is the best.
Because she put Kristen's Instagram in the chat. So I don't have to.
Thank you, Lisette.
That is the real MVP. Thank you, Lisette.
I never know how to find that.
She really is.
Lisette, do I have you wrenched? Okay, good. I do. Just checking. Hold on. I hear things. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this.
I hear voices.
There's people. It's oh my god, it's so far scrolled down, and because there's so many of us today. But hi, Glamour.
She's like, I hear old people.
I was like, I heard something, but I don't see anyone. It's like, oh, you're in the next row because we're just filling this board today.
You're like, I can't see you. You went to Walmart. You
I'm John Cena.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy, girl.
Hello, lovely.
Oh.
Tell us about it. Glamour.
I'm surprised I look upright because Walmart is really the seventh circle of hell. So we go in and it's just like people-y, and everybody comes around corners and nobody ever says excuse me or pardon me or sorry.
No, it's Walmart. You don't do that there.
Yeah, and I'm talking about the employees. The employees do not say excuse.
You get fired.
Yeah, they're like bang. Ugh.
Not as friendly
Go
as they
around
used to.
and you're like,
But if you work for Walmart, wouldn't you be a little salty?
I don't know how they do it. I don't think they're being paid enough, and I don't care what it is not. They need to triple that.
Oh yeah,
yeah, no kidding.
They have to put these people in a good enough mood to say hello.
Yes.
And then on our way out, there's this boy standing at the door who I guess he's like the price tag checker or the greeter or something. I'm not sure. But he's standing there like a deer in the headlights. And when I say that, I mean he's absolutely frozen. He's scared to death, right? And Dennis and I are approaching him, and I lean over and I'm like, honey, is that a cardboard cutout? It's literally not moving. It's not smiling. It's not anything. I'm like, is that like is that like a thing? And all of a sudden it blinks at me and it goes, can I see your receipt? And I'm like, oh, thank God you're alive. And I don't know why he didn't think it was funny, but I thought it was
the Walmart mime.
Yeah, I cracked up myself.
That's funny.
That would have been great for Halloween.
Right?
I could just
Walmart
be
greeter.
Like
so easy.
Can
I had an encounter at Walgreens today that almost made me just go off on people. First of all, I don't usually pick up my prescriptions at Walgreens anymore, and it's not because of Walgreens, it's just because that location doesn't work as well for me as the CVS, and also their hours. So I do the drive-through, and I'm picking up a prescription for my child because for some reason his doctor called it into that pharmacy, and I'm like, all right, well, great. So we go there, and this just younger employee, from what I could tell, I know they have to ask you 20 questions like for your address, but she asked me for like all the things, and then she asked me to put the insurance card in, and I put it in, and she says something and I couldn't hear it, and I'm like, yeah, I put my debit card in too, and she's like, no, we're gonna need his insurance card. And I'm like, he's 6, he's my dependent, he's on my insurance, he doesn't have an insurance card. Like, you can probably see him in the backseat.
Be like, do you need his driver's license too? Let me get his passport.
I'm like, it's not like I'm picking up a controlled substance. It's just freaking like asthma, like nebulizer, albuterol stuff.
I wonder if you can make meth out of that.
That's what I'm wondering now. I'm like, what?
And that's how you can tell we're from Missouri.
So she gets all of this, and then it still takes forever. And not only does she have me confirm my address and my phone number and my date of birth, his date of birth, she asked me for something else. And I was like, are you freaking kidding? And here's the thing. I used to pick up prescriptions at Walgreens. They have my information. I'm like,
they never ask me all those questions. I pick up 2 prescriptions every month from them.
Like, listen, I picked up way worse from Walgreens and have not been asked that many questions. I'm like, what in the hell? My kid's in the back. He's like, why is this taking so long? And I'm like, because I'm trying to keep you alive.
Like, good question.
First of all, no, but then she also had like,
oh my God.
She had like his supervisor come over and whatnot. And I was just like, oh my God. And I'm just waiting for them to tell me it's like $50 or something. And then it was like $240. And I'm like, really? Did you just put me through all of that?
And it's not even a narcotic.
Right? Did you put something? I should check the bag if they put something good in there, because
I know you're like, now I need one. Can I have a
before we went to Walgreens, we went to Chick-fil-A, and then when we came home and I checked my local Chick-fil-A bag, I was like, they gave me an extra sandwich. They just gave me a free sandwich, and I'm checking my receipt. And the app like 15 times, I'm like, did I order 2? Because I never order like a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I usually just get nuggets for my kid. I was like, no, extra sandwich. Nice. Put a pickle on it, but still.
I mean, free sandwich.
Yeah.
I feel like that's your karmic balance right there.
I don't like pickles, and they put one on it, but I'm like,
free sandwich.
Yeah. That's
the
what
universe
I thought.
knew.
I was like,
you're like, you know what?
The universe
She needs
knew.
a free sandwich today. I love Walgreens.
Well, it said, you have your son call the pharmacy in insert my town here.
Oh yeah,
and have him talk to this young lady. I'm just kidding. I try not to like be nasty or mean to people, but when she asked me like dead on for his insurance card, I'm like, what? Like, no.
She asked you for the date of birth, so couldn't she work that out?
You would think so. I was like, 6-year-old. I mean, okay, granted, sometimes they're like under somebody else's major. Excuse you.
That's hilarious.
Math is hard. I'm joking. I make those jokes with my sister too. I make those jokes with my sister.
Definitely not a rocket science degree.
Well, that math is hard. That's not a joke anymore.
Math is hard. Math is hard. They've got a whole new math now. I'm like, I like
the last 20 minutes trying to do one order. So no.
Yeah.
Math is hard.
Like,
Oh my God.
Okay. And I'm like, Poshmark, I count on you to just do the math for me and let me know what I'm getting.
Yeah, that's what they know. And they know that, and they probably screw us over all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, we're just gonna round that. You won't even notice it.
Yeah. I do love Walgreens in the middle of the night. I can go and get like coffee and my brand of creamer. They have both my brand of coffee and my brand of creamer. And then I can go over and like pick up a lipstick and get like some snacks. So I'm kind of I'm pretty loyal to my Walgreens.
I like Walgreens just as much as the next person, but after today, I was like,
You're like,
It's like,
see all that, yeah.
Like, revisit that.
I just wish mine wouldn't have such a high turnover rate in the pharmacy because stop having like people that don't understand how to look up a thing.
Yeah.
And then I don't even get controlled substances either. I just get...
That's the thing. It was if I was getting good stuff, I'd be like, ask me all the questions. I'm an open book. Just give me my drop.
This is my mother's middle name. This is the first car I drove. This is my pet name.
This is the first elementary school I went to.
Yeah, like they want to know. If they want to know everything, I'll be like, everything. Here we go.
O positive. No, I
don't think we have a Hy-Vee. I've heard of this magical place. I don't know if it's magical. I'm just thinking.
Oh, what is that?
I think it's a Midwest thing.
Yeah.
We've got them here in Missouri. I know they're in Iowa, and I think they're in Minnesota.
Okay.
Jen, I saw one down at the lake.
Yes. Yeah.
I thought I saw one.
Okay, my StreamYard just got super slow. I don't know what's going on.
Uh-oh.
But we're just gonna wow, thank you. Okay, we're just gonna blame it on this one. Hello, Patrick Murphy.
What's up, brother?
Patrick.
Your brother from
You're gonna get 10 after all, aren't you?
Why, yes.
Right.
Yes, hello. As I was working on my 5 listings that I've got completed tonight, I found a bookmark. It is called The Seduction of Sarah by Cynthia Clement. Passion pursuits rule a day when England's high society is confined to a country estate. A sensual tale of forbidden desires.
Ooh, forbidden.
He is everything she fears and desire. Sarah cannot erase the memory of Alex's embrace, nor can she forget that he is her cousin's intended. Even as she thwarts his efforts at seduction, she longs to be in his arms. As the attempt of Alex's lives multiply, she can no longer hide her desire. When Alex realizes what Sarah wants, he is more than willing to satisfy her. Check it out at CynthiaClements.com. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that your
CynthiaClements.com. No.
Wow.
Cynthia Clements.
Oh, Patrick, indeed. So, what an entrance, kind sir.
I came hot tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Hot and bothered. Damn.
Well, for some reason now I just want chocolate.
Same. Okay, I just got very distracted. Patrick, seriously.
Excuse me.
You do have that effect. You're very orange today. I'm always confused when Patrick Murphy is not wearing like darker colors.
Well, we can fix that. Hold on.
No, you don't change on my behalf. I'm wearing white today. Okay.
No, we're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live, baby.
I'm
gonna do it live. That's
Aww.
right. Usually we're taking it off, but tonight, baby, we're gonna put
Patrick,
it on.
I don't mean to say like I didn't want to say it, but you could one of these days you could wear the shirt that I made you for one of my lives.
Honey, it is hanging. Well, actually, Batman's covering it right now, but that's in remembrance of. Hold on. That's in remembrance of Kevin Conroy, who passed the latter part of last year. So,
are you telling me I have to die for you to move my shirt to the front?
Party does.
But your shirt is hanging next to the lady.
Snacks sound like a good idea.
All right, so it is displayed for the whole world to see. I am just
except
one
nobody
person.
can see it.
I feel like you need more
Veronika
light
said
there.
it.
I feel like you need to move it like down there to that side, where that white wall is, and like put it in a frame, like a sports jersey.
Man, you know what? So how many listens are we at tonight, Veronika?
I haven't counted, but probably 5-ish.
I relisted 7.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Woo, yeah,
Let's talk more about everybody else's listings, shall we?
Okay.
No, I am here to bust your balls
no
this
comment.
evening.
Honey, give me a second, okay? I'm finishing one right now, and then I will tell you. Don't you think I'm not looking and seeing what you're doing there? Listen, I put you in the middle between these beautiful ladies. Be grateful.
I mean, I'm in the middle and you guys are on top, so it's like, hey, I'm just going to sit here and just, this is the relax portion, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I'm just going to lay back and relax and enjoy it.
Exactly. You just have a snack. Eat your heart out. Okay, question actually. How do I have music in the background? Haha, magic. So on StreamYard, there is, and I don't know if it works for if you don't pay the money, but there is a brand tab on the side, and then you can add music to play in the background. You can add different colorful background, like images. I don't have any, but I could do this if I wanted to, but I don't. Wait, where did it go? I just had a black background, and now I have leaves. What the hell? Wow, I just have no background. Got it. You can do that, and then you can also play your little clips, like if you have something for the super chats or like my intro, that's just a video that plays in the beginning. So yeah, in StreamYard you can do all of that, and then with the music, the problem with the music is that you can loop it, but I cannot upload a playlist. So what I have to do, god damn it, Grandma. What I have to do, just to not play the same song over and over, I merge them online, and I merge like 4 at a time because the maximum you can upload is 30 MB. So it's like 4 songs usually, and then I just play those and try not to loop them, but I try to like go through them. So there's a little bit of manual DJing involved, which I clearly suck at. So anyway, but Patrick Murphy comes with his own soundtrack, so that music was all him.
It's very distracting.
It is very distracting. I'm trying to educate the people.
Educate the people.
So educating those of us that are not
Hello,
on.
the bargain
That do not have
effect.
YouTube channels.
I believe this is Tommy.
Tommy, the bargain.
Good. Yes, got it. Yay! I know people. Thank you so much for being here. I think it's the first time I see you around here, around these parts. So thank you for joining us. Appreciate that.
Oh, I got a peek. This is really funny. You guys, you might.
Why don't you say you got a peek?
You were doing.
That's what I heard.
I was like, I mean, it's funny, but
I just didn't finish.
Want to turn off the camera?
I just don't finish my words. I'm sorry. We started doing the senior superlatives, like the best eyes, best hair, blah blah blah. So I was reading this list. I was looking over the kids' shoulders, and one of them, they instead of saying like best dress, now they're saying like the biggest fashionista.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that was like, oh, we're getting big words now.
And
and I looked farther down, and one of them was
fashionista,
the biggest thrifter, the best thrifter.
Ooh. Yeah,
I was so excited.
Nice.
This is really good, guys. Yeah,
I love that. Oh,
I've never seen that on any of the senior superlatives. They're usually like most likely to stay in town, or who's still going to be cruising town in the next 20 years.
They're so past that. They're like, we're all moving abroad and just being fabulous. So
that was another one. It's like most likely to tour the world or something like that. These are getting really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, they've got best thrifter on there. All right.
I would have nailed that one. God.
There is hope for this generation yet.
My whole closet was secondhand growing up.
Mine was hand-me-downs from my sister.
Ain't no shame in our game.
I was the oldest and the only girl in the family, so. But I figured out really early you got more clothes and probably better clothes if you bought secondhand instead of going to.
Fact.
Yeah,
I wish I'd figured that out earlier in my semi-adult life, but here we are now.
I wish my mom had demonized thrift stores, because I shopped at Kmart as a kid and I got picked on real big time. So it's like, really? Kmart was better? It wasn't. It was not.
No, you can get at the Goodwill.
Yeah. And we were poor. And my mom is like, oh, thrift stores are dirty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like thrift stores, not all of them, but also have come a long way. I remember going thrifting when I was in college, and it was just there was just so much stuff everywhere, and it had that musty smell, which to be fair, Goodwill has to. But it was just kind of, I don't know. I have a very vivid memory of that not being enjoyable. So,
well, now I'll take that a step further with the books, though. A good musty smelling book
I love books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, love it.
I mean, now granted, this isn't the seduction of Sarah. This is Hark.
It smells like something else.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Hard?
This is Hark, the Herald Angel Screamed.
Ooh, okay, that sounds kind of fun.
So
Okay.
we go from
Let's get a synopsis on that.
wanting to get with this guy to murdering the holidays. Holiday festivities
I
are
like that.
full swing for Lucy Nan Pilgrim and her resident guardian angel until hell broke loose. Coming this fall.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Damn.
That sounds kind of like a fun holiday read.
I wish I would have known Victoria when I was younger too.
Seriously.
Right?
Patrick Murphy holding out on us.
What's up? What am I
You're
doing?
holding out on us.
I didn't pay attention. What I missed? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what? No. I'm not going to say it again.
Well, I can't rewind. I'm live.
Yeah, I know that.
I know, I hate that. I was recording a video the other day and I was like, I need to rewind because I have no idea what I was talking about.
Victoria said she was punk rock, so she only shopped at thrift stores. I have the same thing. I ran around with a bunch of skaters, and I was a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Little ghetto too. So, I mean, honestly, most of like 95% of what I wore was all thrifted. I just, I don't know. It's what I could afford, and it was fun.
Now I couldn't buy retail. Like, I'll buy retail for my bra and underwear. That's it.
Doesn't it almost hurt you, like down deep in your soul, to have to pay full price for anything now? You're like, oh man, these chips should have been on sale if they were at the thrift. I mean, it's that bad.
And if I buy, I'll try to buy from other resellers so I can support them.
I didn't realize I was muted still. Especially clothing though, by brands that don't resell well and just are not good brands, like your TJ Maxx and Marshalls and whatever. I will go through sometimes. I'm like, why is this so expensive? And who pays this much money for a freaking, I don't know, Grace and Thread or something like that? Like their house brands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. What's up, Chris? Welcome. Thank you for swinging by. We're just talking about how poor we were as kids and if we went to thrift stores or not. And also musty smells, and then whatever Patrick was reading, The Secret Seduction of Sarah.
I don't think
something like that.
I mean, it was like
maybe not secret. Not so secret.
That seems like an overt the seduction of Sarah.
Can I just say, Dodo, that sounds like such a cool outfit.
It does.
Yeah.
Sweater skirt and a sweater.
Ooh.
That sounds cute.
Yes. That sounds
like
an
really
outfit.
cute.
Hello, Shadow Bay. Welcome.
Hi, Shadow Bay.
Thank you for coming in, swinging by. We're just hanging out. We're being somewhat productive today.
Oh my God, we need to see a picture.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do.
Ooh, very
Look
cool.
at everybody coming in. Okay, whose show just ended?
I know, right?
It's like, what just happened? Hello, the
grind has ended.
Hello, Jello.
Victoria, you were just ahead of your time. That's all. You just had a high school full of losers who weren't in style yet.
Exactly.
Speaking of high school clothing, the aforementioned Batman shirt here that I got hanging. I bought this. I did pay retail for it. Bought this in 1988 at Spencer's Gifts. All right. I wore it my first day of high school and my last day of high school.
What year was that?
I'm sorry?
What year was that?
Math is hard. We've already had this conversation.
Math is the what year?
How do we make a profit when we can't math?
So what year did you graduate?
Well, Patrick has spreadsheets, so ask him about that sometime.
Cheater.
Oh, we don't want to go down that conversation. So, if I bought it in '88, so we'll say I started in '88, graduated. Theoretically, I was supposed to graduate in '93, but I was a dropout.
Oh, I dropped out too. I got my GED.
Wait.
Supposed to be 94.
Wait. I'm older than you. No.
You don't
Patrick, I'm older than you. I started high school in 1984. I graduated in 1989.
I was 14.
Because, they start in the fall and end of the...
Hey, I'm just happy not to be the oldest, okay? I'm just happy.
I'm essentially the crypt keeper. I'm like Jessica
Salt in the
over
room.
here.
What?
I know.
I'm just quiet over here, Glamour, because I knew that. So I'm just
Glam was beautiful. Glam
I'm
was
like Katharine Hepburn on Golden Pond. Happy
you
birthday.
are beautiful and gorgeous, and we love you, Glamour.
And
That's
keeping my crypt fresh.
I do want
Yeah.
to follow up. I did actually go back and get my high school diploma. So
beautiful. Nothing wrong with that.
That shirt is older than Mr. Untitled. So now you know.
Everything's older than him.
Rub it in, why don't you?
Yeah.
88. I think that was between my kindergarten and first grade year.
Oh, for God's sake. I was drinking.
14 did not rub any salt in the room. Well, 88, I was 13, so
I was drinking Purple Passion in a field with a bunch of party kids.
Yeah,
see, I got into Batman before the 1989 movie. I got into the comic books, and behind the bubble wrap there is the first Batman issue that I got. So
I know. I don't believe the Lisette's going to be 53 either.
That
I
is
don't know
impossible.
where
I would have bet money that she was at least 10 years younger than me. That's no
Every
lie.
time Lisette tells us how old she supposedly is, I'm like, That it just no way. There's no way. I don't know where she's hiding that fountain of
Yeah,
youth,
look at
but
this. See this?
Love
Her
you,
DNA
Grace.
test confirmed that is a lie.
I mean,
Alright,
have
Maury.
you seen her?
Right. I love
Seriously.
the Maury
Lisette,
Bowman
I don't
thing.
know who lied to you, but there is no freaking way.
That's a big old lie.
Somebody's math is wrong.
She's like 35, really, I think. You know? She just stopped aging. At
Going on
35.
34. She's like a fitness queen, so she's like reverse aging. I think she's better
Victoria,
than
We
Yeah.
love hanging out with you too.
But
do
no,
I
I
even want to mention?
because fat don't crack, so like chubby, like I'll be wrinkle free.
That's okay.
I was born in '95, so
Yeah. I'm younger than all
You need to
y'all.
leave. Do you want to discuss?
I was on my own for like 3 years by then.
Do you want to discuss the TikToks or something? I can try to have that conversation. I can't relate to anybody anymore.
Yeah. Oh my
I'm like,
God,
how about
you're
the
getting
TikToks?
to be my
what
kid.
we're going to Nope, we'll not do the TikToks. Done. Sorry, I do not want Chris
95,
Hansen showing up on my
Jamie.
doorstep. Okay.
Oh, good. I thought I was
not
one of the
know
last
that.
holdouts for downloading the TikTok. Absolutely.
No, I mean seriously.
watch
Like,
it
holding
on
out.
Instagram
My
like an old
granddaughter
person.
made me.
My granddaughter made me, and now we do like little dances and stuff. I can have
I
my
don't do
Mm-mm.
that.
on. Yeah, we do
Nope.
all that stuff now.
nope.
The 8th graders now are not the 8th graders of our day.
Okay, I'm turning off my camera so I can smoke and
No.
still talk to you guys.
Being a middle-aged gentleman, I will not
Because
download
the conversation
the TikToks.
alone won't get us banned.
It won't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she makes me do like little dances. She makes me learn stuff, and then she'll like turn on my phone because why not burn Grandma's battery instead of her own? So she'll turn on my phone and like record us and stuff, and I have no idea. I'm out there on TikTok somewhere doing ridiculous stuff.
Than you.
Just of my granddaughter and do this, and I'm like, okay.
Oh my god, Lisette.
Yeah. My glam babies get whatever they want.
Oh my God.
I have no limits with them.
I feel like I'm an old soul though. Like I don't feel like I'm the age that I am. So maybe that helps a little.
You know,
I don't either.
Yeah.
My mom's
you
always
can
told me I'm
hang
her
with us old
child.
people, Kami. It's
Yeah.
good here. We welcome you.
hang with us, kiddo.
Okay, but seriously, some people.
I
though,
remember.
Like,
I
okay,
remember.
go ahead, Patrick.
I remember. I forget.
You're done.
Your mom said you were an old child.
Yeah, she calls me her old soul.
Oh,
Old soul, her old child.
All right, hold on. I was gonna tell Patrick Murphy how much I listened
mad at
so
it.
far.
my mom's like, you're immature AF. Okay, I'm like,
Oh, I'm immature AF too.
I'm like, yeah, I get it. Still need
I
attention.
feel like I listed more than that, and I just I'm on the 5th now. God.
No, I'm all like old and thirsty and stuff. It's awful.
Old and thirsty.
Yeah.
I'm only really thirsty after I've had an edible. I'm really thirsty.
Those chips and the salted caramels did not help, I gotta say. I mean, they were good. I wouldn't give them up, but I need more water.
Trying not to snack at 10 o'clock at night, but it sounds like a really good idea.
It does sound like a good idea, and I'm trying to resist. Also, I don't have anything good right now, I don't think. Unless I dip into my kid's stash. Which, I've done that before.
Eating apples and shit, and you're like, oh. That's not what I'm right here.
Yeah. I had a sack lunch with the kids today.
What was in your sack lunch?
A bag of apple slices that for some reason had preservatives in it.
Oh, good. You know,
just what you want.
Apples
but that was very nicely balanced with a cheese stick and sun chips.
Oh, sun chips. I like those.
Sun chips. Bag of mini Oreos. Not mad at that.
No, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. A grape Uncrustable.
Aww.
They just was it like? But did it have the peanut butter too, or was it just the?
Yeah, it was it was like an Uncrustable but with grape jelly. And it was a little bit frozen in the middle, so it was really
I kind of like that part.
Good. Yeah, me too.
Okay, is it just? It's not just me then.
No.
For the kids, whenever I have my grandkids for more than one day, I'm like, I'm not making you sandwiches. So
you have to refrigerate the jelly anyway. But I just like cold PB&J. But grilled PB&J is also good. You wrap them in foil, stick them in the hot coals over a campfire.
Okay, I haven't tried that, but I am Elvis a fan enough to do that. Yeah, I'm an Elvis fan to do that for sure.
Oh, what did they call it?
But yeah, cold PB&J. Like if I make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I put it in the fridge and let it chill for at least an hour.
Fool's Gold.
Fool's Gold. Is that what you call it? The grilled PB&J?
Huh. It's grilled PB&J, but it's got bacon in it.
Ew! Filthy mouth. I love it. Oh my god, I gotta try this. No.
Movie reference. You need to watch. It's called What If. It's got Daniel Radcliffe in it. Hilarious movie, and it starts and ends with a conversation about Fool's Gold. And it sounds really good.
I have to try that. I have bacon and I have peanut butter. I just bought more peanut butter. Yeah. This is going to be a very good weekend.
Okay, so now you need butter and an entire loaf of French bread.
Done and done. I'll take it out of the freezer along with I keep my butter in the freezer and my bacon in the freezer and my French bread in the freezer. Because I have a lot of freezer space, so I keep all of that.
Clearly.
A lot of stuff.
I have a rental, so I have no freezer space.
I own a home and I have no freezer space.
If you build a bar on, you can put an extra refrigerator and a deep freeze in there. You'd think we would store we buy like a deer or like a half a cow or something. We don't. We just keep like putting carbs in our freezer.
Oh, you'd hate mine. I have way
that.
less carbs in mine.
I actually would probably love it. I'm getting a little carb sick.
Okay, y'all. I just made a sale.
Yay! What'd you sell?
If they pay, because it's eBay.
Is it
a very cute blue and gray sweatshirt that has like hearts on the sleeve? So it's just I don't think this is going to show up.
Did you put very cute in the title?
Did I put very cute? I did not put very cute. I should have.
So
anyway,
don't be that person. Don't be that reseller. Cute
sweatshirt with the hearts. I almost kept this for myself because it's an extra large and it's super soft, which I did put that in the listing. I like to say super soft.
If it's super soft, you got to know about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, what I don't like is when people say something is super soft and it's super itchy. I purchased that and I was not happy. Chicks! Hello, Dawn and Mary. Hi. Good to see you, ladies. Thank you for swinging by. Yes, we said hello earlier.
I miss so much or forget so much. My short-term memory is shot.
Honestly,
I enjoyed my 20s kids.
I'm grateful that the chat is moving at a reasonable speed. So I'm just catching up. Good night, Don and Mary. Excuse me. Oh God, this call.
Stop it. Peanut butter and nana sandwiches. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds pretty good.
It's delicious.
I'm not into the peanut butter, but even with an almond butter situation.
Yesterday I was so mad because I made 4 grilled cheese sandwiches, right? And I do okay. So on mine, I want like just 2 slices of American cheese or Velveeta if I can score it.
Mm-hmm.
If I can score some good Velveeta to put on my, because we want melty cheese. And then on Dennis's, I put 1 slice of American cheese just to make it melty, and then I put a slice of jalapeno cheese, which I do not eat, and he does.
Wow.
That sounds good.
So I made 4 grilled cheese. He got, and I told him, I said, look, you've got 2 that are on the grill, and they've got your peppers on them. He goes in and he eats 1 sandwich. I come back and it's the one other sandwich that didn't have cheese on it.
Of course.
You are a sandwich dog.
You gotta love him.
Right. Yeah, I got snaked on that one. That's a bad deal for me. Do all the work and then I lose the cheese.
You lose the cheese.
No.
Oh.
Speaking of eBay and non-payers, okay, so I have this dress, right? It's a vintage water signs dress. It has this lace-up back, it's tulle everywhere. It's so pretty. I love it. Right?
It sounds
pretty. And it's up there for like $90, $80, right? So at the end of last month, I was having like a 40% off sale, and this lady was like, "Will you take 30 for it?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah, you can suck on 30.
It will sell for much more. And I said, right now it's a great deal. So it was like 49 something for her at that point. Then she comes back 2 weeks later, she's like, "Will you still sell it for $49 plus shipping?" I said, "Sure." So she sent me the offer. I accepted it. We were talking like multiple times that day, and then nothing. Last Saturday,
Of course.
that evening, I accepted it, and then nothing else. And then the next day went by. I'm like, all right, I'll give her a day. And then the next day went by, so I sent her a message like, "Hey, can you pay for this so I can send it to you? Thanks." And then nothing. And then I sent her an invoice because I'm so super salty at this point. And in my invoice, and I always do this, I say, if I have to open an unpaid item case, and I have to, as a seller, to get my seller fee, I will in fact ban you from my store. eBay will put a strike against your account. And I don't, I'm trying to scare them a little bit. She said she was new, so I'm hoping it scared her a little bit, but it didn't. And
like,
then,
I'll be in your bushes with a knife tomorrow night.
Guido's gonna show up
right?
With the dress, and you're gonna pay me for it.
I bought her today, and you got canceled last night. And
Okay. If you're new, please don't threaten your eBay buyers. Thank you. PSA.
Yeah, we're just kidding.
and then I
Just kidding.
We're just kidding.
No, I don't threaten my eBay buyers
Because
eBay sees that. They see everything.
Yeah, I have it set on eBay so that it automatically does the unpaid item thing after 4 days, which I feel like that's being generous.
That's what
and my favorite thing is when they don't pay until like day 3, and then they leave a little note in whatever the thing.
Right
They're
away.
like, "Please let me know when you ship it," and I'm like, "Bitch, you'll get it when you get it
on time."
You're like,
Hey.
I'll ship it next month. How you like me now? Miss,
No,
I ain't gonna pay you right
shipping,
away.
so nope.
Swear to
Per
God.
eBay policy, they will send you
Yeah,
another.
no.
Yeah, Poshmark's like, you didn't ship it. You didn't ship it. Is this thing
Yeah.
on? You didn't ship it.
You just sold it and you haven't shipped it yet?
Yeah.
I will ship something, and Mercari's like, check your seller page because you gotta ship this
Yes.
in 3 days. Bitch, it's out the door.
Mercari will do
What?
that.
Check my seller page.
Which reminds me, I need to check because I was supposed to get something back that sold on Mercari and she had the wrong address, or she didn't put her apartment number in, and so now I need to deal with that. But I have not gone to my PO box because sick child and all of that fun stuff.
My rule is if something comes back to me because the address is wrong, you're the guy who's going to have to reach out because screw that. I did my job.
I mean, yeah. I talked to her and she was like, yeah, maybe you can just reship it. I'll pay for it. And I'm like, yeah, I'll probably just, I don't know how Mercari handles it, but my guess is once I get it back, I'm going to have to just cancel and relist it or something. And I'll charge her $5 extra because I offer free shipping on Mercari and I'm out that money now. So
that's fair. I did that with an eBay buyer. She bought something and she actually offered to pay for the shipping, and it went to her old address. She forgot to check that, and I'm like, it's already shipped. She contacted me like 4 days later. I'm like, lady, this has been shipped.
I mean,
apparently it's not a high priority.
Yeah, but she ended up rebuying it. It came back to me, and I didn't get charged to come back to me because it was undeliverable. So I just had her pay for shipping at that point, because at that point I was having free shipping, and then I said, I'm just gonna have you pay for it this time. And she's like, all right, and I got to her. She loves it.
I had a similar experience on Posh like a week or so ago. This lady bought an item, I shipped it out, and it seemed like it was taking a really long time for it to get to her because I stock packages once they're shipped. And it said that it was being sent back to me. I'm like, well, that's annoying. And it comes back and it said one thing on Posh, but then the sticker on the package said something different. So I reached out to Poshmark. I'm like, hey, this is what's going on. Also, in your system, it's not saying that it's been that it's been delivered back to me. It still says that it's in transit. Like, can you fix this? What do we need to do? But at the same time, I reached out to the buyer. I used that conversation feature and told the buyer what was going on. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. This is what's been going on. Yes, I definitely I still want it. I said, okay, well, let me hear back from Posh. And they said, okay, that's fine. We'll cancel the order. You can just relist it and she can rebuy it with the new address, and then you ship it back out. And it got out to her. It's just fine. 5 stars. Everything worked out. Everything worked out fine. I was actually really surprised that she repurchased, because I thought it was going to be one of those reach out, oh yeah, I totally want it, and then
See, I had a really weird one on.
Real quick, just gotta say hi.
Hi, Kristen. The other Missouri Kristen.
Also, yes, Vendu is doing a thing where you get 30% off right now on your first month. So if you want to use my link, feel free to just say link and that code. So thanks, Lisette. Okay, who had a story?
So on Poshmark, just something really weird. So I shipped out something. It got delivered. They never rated, but it just went the 3 days and order complete. And then maybe a week or two later, I got a random message from someone that had never purchased from me before. And they were like, hey, I got this pair of pants. It was my address, but not my name. What do I need to do? And I was like, it was that item. And I was like, I guess contact Poshmark. And so I didn't hear anything after that. And then a month later, it shows up at my house, but it's already order complete. My money's gone, it's in my bank. And so I messaged Poshmark. I'm like, hey, what do I need to do about this?
Nothing.
And then I get an email a day later saying, hey, your item's on your way back to you. And I'm like, yep, I have it right here.
I'm aware.
So I responded, I'm like, hey, this is the situation. What happened? What do I need to do? And they never said anything. So I just relisted it and I'm selling it again.
I had a pair of pants that I sold. It was a full price sale. It was one of those full price sales that, for a while there was full price sales on Poshmark, and then they were getting canceled because they couldn't verify the payment. But it was
I had 2 of those.
So, yeah. And I had a bunch of them. I was really kind of pissed after a while.
I never had that.
24 hours to ship it. And well, anyway, it was a pair of jeans for what was it? M-word.
Mother?
No, not.
We all wish.
Yeah, I wish. I've never found
Madewell.
No, Maurice's. It was so low end brand, but it sold for $35. I'm like, cool. I think what's happening is people are buying stuff on stolen credit cards. I don't know why. I don't get why they're doing it. But anyway, those jeans came back to me. They gave me 5 stars.
I never understand that. Like, if you actually did not receive the item, like, how much do you order that you don't remember? That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, free money. I'm not mad about free money, but
Glemma, how much do you order that you don't remember?
Okay, mine's different. Mine is from auctions. If I order something online, I tend to remember it. With the exception of the Amazon package that came in today, and I was like, "What in the world is this?"
Where said auctions at?
They're on YouTube. So
Which
on the
is?
YouTube auctions on like you know,
the interwebs.
Don't answer, Glemma. It's a trap.
I feel
are you trying to coach her through promoting your channel?
Yeah, I thought he was trying to. I was like, Patrick, you don't have a. But yeah, there's a lot of answers on the
Patrick,
auction.
honey.
Most of the time, I go in the auctions just to say hi to everybody, and the next thing I know, I'm like, "Ooh, I could use a, I don't know, I could use a shampoo dispenser for a wall that I don't have."
I can't do this with the cans, but anyway. So she said that she always remembers what she buys online, but yet she buys on online auctions.
Well, when I say online, I don't mean auctions. And why are you holding up the 3 times beaver?
It's a different internet, Patrick, okay?
It's a different internet.
I got Patrick Murphy that hat for Christmas, and on the inside it says 3x beaver.
Sure does.
Which I just thought was fantastic.
It won't show up anyway.
It won't show up. The 3x won't. I can see the beaver.
So that's right.
That's what she said.
I've got 3 times the beaver on my head tonight, ladies.
That's right.
Once, twice, 3 times the beaver.
Speaking of which, I have got to get this book off my desk, okay? Because every time I look at it, I think it says MILF Reef Hall. And I'm like...
I thought it said Queef at first. And I was like, what are you yelling?
And it's like, an
Not that
ancient
anyone's
evil
surprised.
shadowed that dark mansion, and Lilia had to know what Lilia was learned. Words! From the moment she stepped out of the coach into the blinding snowstorm, Lilia Franklin felt a strange chill that was from something more than the icy blast that whipped at her. Another might have turned back, but the raven-haired young girl who had been hired as a nurse companion to old Lord Reeve had curiosity as well as courage. Besides, there was no alternative. She was a penniless orphan.
Plus, when you've already put your makeup on, you might as well just go ahead into the storm. I mean,
also, sorry, Patrick, I don't have a better soundtrack for you. I'm actually listing, but please, I feel like dramatic readings with Patrick Murphy should be a thing on your channel. I will promote the shit out of that.
Genius.
Well, that quarter just got inserted.
No.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Romance Reader.
Here's to you, Mr. Late Night Romance Reader. Your smooth silver tongue brings all the ladies to the yard.
Looks like
StreamYard.
Oh my god.
Brings all the ladies to the StreamYard.
Your side hustle makes money, but your wife is not happy.
No, I'm gonna be grounded.
You sleep on the couch, the doghouse, anywhere but your bed.
Honey, I'm right-handed. Sorry. This is what people think, that we have serious discussions in any of these back rooms. We do not.
We do not.
This is like 90%.
Do that occasionally,
yeah.
Good, everybody.
There's also a lot of that, so.
Me and Glemma are gonna, we're gonna go triple super. We are gonna bring back the Real Men of Genius.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did. Every time I look at this book, it shows up okay on camera, but old man eyes are getting old. And I look at it on my desk and I'm like, why is this saying, it's Mill Reef, not Milf.
Yeah, but it does look like MILF at first glance. I think it's because there's an F right below it somewhere.
All of your heads are in the gutter, that's why.
Always.
Patrick
There's no
started
other
it.
way to be.
Also, I love how Lisette was like, did someone say MILF? Yeah, Lisette, we're calling for you. 53.
53
Right.
53.
Seriously.
Oh my god, we need
Like anyone believes that.
Survey says that's a lie.
Oh,
100 people surveyed. Top 3 answers on the board.
I love that. Watch it all the time.
All right, guys. Well, I have to get a couple of things done before I'm going to crash tonight, and unfortunately, I have to work in the morning.
Stall, don't leave me. Cammy Stall, don't leave me.
You're the youngest of us. How are you leaving?
I'm just leaving too.
Old people stay up late. We need less sleep.
Yes. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for being here from the start.
Cammy,
True MVPs right here. Feel free to pimp out your channels and any upcoming videos and funnery and such. So please do.
Yeah, I don't have anything planned, so I don't have anything. But I did post a video today, so it's a what sold video. So if anyone wants to watch it, please feel free to go and do that.
Cammy.
Yes. Same name that she has on the screen
Yes.
here.
Actually, it was my maiden name for the longest time. Like, I've been married 5 years and I still hadn't changed it. So I thought when I came back like last month, I was like, maybe I should change it. So I did.
I still have my maiden name on so many things, and it's kind of ironic because I'm gonna be getting divorced. So it's just like, I'm not changing it back.
All right,
Anyway,
Cammy. So I threw your link in the chat. Make sure you go over to Cammy's channel, click subscribe, hit that notification bell, go into one of her videos, and let her know that Patrick Murphy sent you, baby. That's right.
Thanks, Patrick.
All right, Melissa, what do you got going on?
Melissa, you're leaving me too?
Yeah.
For
I
God's
heard you
sake.
want to watch something, so you know.
Okay.
And it is your VO. It really is, okay? I just can't handle it anymore. I did a haul video today. I am gonna have a video on Sunday.
Sunday. Get your ass over to the Thrifty Broad channel.
I love that channel. I was gonna say something. Oh, I was gonna say about divorce. Like the first time I got divorced, I changed my name back to my maiden name, which is Tuttle, which I hate. So the second time I got divorced, I did not. So
you know what? I like this one. I'm just gonna keep it.
It's like how I feel.
It was Lang. It was better than Tuttle. Tuttle sucks. And my husband's cousin was doing a little genealogy thing. So she puts me down as Melissa Lang. I'm like, oh, that's my last married name. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, Colin's number 3. The look on her face, her little English face, like
God, I love that.
It's trading one dude's name for another. It's you know.
It really
like,
is.
yeah, the dude who you know broke the condom on my mom versus the dude who broke the condom on me, and it's pretty much it.
Okay.
Going all
And on that note, I'm gonna head out.
It's late enough. I think we can talk.
Bye.
Good night, ladies.
Real quick before the chat moves too far. Lisette, thank you so much for your contribution to this entertainment. It's all of them. I'm just here to, host the yard. But thank you so much, sweetheart. And where is Marilyn? Marilyn, here she is. This is for you.
I thank you very much.
We love
Thank
you, Lisette. We love you so much.
We do love you. You're such an MVP. And you're not 53. Stop lying. My maiden name is... Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, I'd have kept that one. That's kind of cool.
That's a cool one.
Melissa will be on the Hump Day Hangout.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Did not know.
Yay, I like it.
Stop it, Patrick. You stop it.
No wonder Liz is going to bed. She's like, yeah.
Seriously, everybody's like, okay.
We do love you, Lissa. And Melissa. and Cammy.
God. Okay, so I think I'm on my 6th listing, and I think it's fair to say I'm not going to make it to 10 tonight, and I'm not going to do my relists. But I will try to knock out my relists tomorrow morning, like, while I'm working, before I'm working. Let's see. Work's been really busy. Like, I have not been able to slack off. Every day I'm like, okay, I'm going to slack off today. It's just like, no, you're not. So, it's no fun.
Yeah, I'm just going to be quiet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shut up.
Miss Retired down there.
Yep.
You earned it though. That's the thing. Like everybody I know who is retiring or is retired, I'm like, good for you.
Yeah, I earned it. Trust me, 32 years of the hospitality industry, I earned every single second.
You probably got some great stories though.
Oh God, I've seen more than I mean, and it's never what you think in like the Vaseline covered camera and like the beautiful fantasy island situation where it's like all these hot naked people. It's
not what I thought.
Nobody
for the record, that's not what I thought.
Weirdest looking naked people who you see in a full on like tuxedo and you're like, I never want to see you naked. It's like those are the people that, end up being locked out of their room. I delivered
this right here real quick. Lisette's gonna leave this very productive hangout to go and get some work done.
I can understand that. Yeah, I had some guy call the front desk for an ironing board one day, and my boss was like, can you just run that up there? And I'm like, sure. So I run the ironing board up. It's like a little mini ironing board, and I knock on the door, and it's some dude from Britain, and he answers the door in a completely open robe with nothing underneath it, not tied, not nothing. He's like, oh yeah, come on in and set it up. I'm like, I'm not coming in anywhere. I said, here you go. Here. And I just ran away. I was like, oh my God. And I got back down to the desk. I'm like, don't you ever ask me to do stuff like that again.
Otto.
Seriously.
Thank you for
you just knock on the door and leave it there.
Yeah, from now on, I just leave it there and I would go down to the front desk and call them because I can't. Or have security, have like the big dude from security take it up there. Because I'm telling you, people are just crazy. I've had crazy brides. When I got into sales, when I got into catering, when I got into all of that, that was nuts. Front desk was nuts. Yeah. People are nuts.
I'm not good at the customer service. Like whenever I have to get on the phone with something, like I'm okay when I need to. I just could not do it all day long. Like especially to somebody's face.
Oh yeah.
Like on the phone is one thing.
You have to learn to be almost an Oscar-winning actress. You really do. Especially when somebody's yelling at you for something where you know that they made a really dumb error. And you're waiting to get a word in edgewise so you can point out their dumb error, but they won't shut up. And it's just, you have to just like keep the straightest face. You just want to laugh at them.
Yeah, Lisette, this is how we keep. This is how we keep the viewers here.
We had one party that was people were partying in a room, and we called them once about the noise complaint. And then security went up there and knocked on the door, and like 30 people come streaming out of this room, and most of them are naked. It was like a big suite. Most of them are naked, and they're younger people, so they're like running all over the hotel. So like no matter where you look, it was like an ant invasion. Like they're running past the lobby, they're running over the top. It was hilarious.
Oh no!
Every time you turned around, there was like some naked person running up and then turning around and running in the other direction. It was hilarious fun for like 2 hours. Yeah, the security guard kept nabbing people and dragging them back, to the front desk, and it was so much fun.
Wow.
Yeah, I just laughed and laughed.
Wow.
But yeah, Dodo, you've been in the hospitality. Dodo must have been in the hotel business because she loved insulting people in a way that she didn't explain. Oh yeah.
I couldn't do that for very long. Like food service was one thing. You can kind of like hide in the back and make faces, but my face didn't.
I will say, as as a teacher or like educator, you kind of in customer service.
Yeah.
You have to keep a poker face, like, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I know in academia they don't like to put it like that, but I'm like, but are these kids paying to be here? They are. So,
well, and that's why,
College,
like,
yes.
even to this day, like, I'm like, it's been 3 years since I've retired, and even to this day, if somebody hands me something, and they say thank you, I say my pleasure. I can't
you
answer.
work for Chick-fil-A.
I'm like, it's my pleasure.
Aww.
Well,
Thank you.
if it's a dude, they half the time they think I'm hitting on them because I'm like, my pleasure.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
your pleasure, and I'm like, no, not that pleasure.
Because
Well, yes,
obviously
Yeah.
you must be.
I'm like, no, that would be your pleasure.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I maybe that's why I let my mouth get ahead of me sometimes, because I don't have to control it anymore.
I mean, you just gotta
Like,
let it all out.
Just got out to recess. I'm like, woo, doggy.
No filter.
Yeah.
Oh my
Kristen, I bet
god.
there's a lot of that in your school too, where you have to kind of watch what you have to be like really careful what you say to the students and the parents and stuff.
Yep. Well, I don't have to do any of the conferences or anything. Usually the interactions that I have with adults are through phone. So,
Yeah.
I still have to be careful, but
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go, okay, but your kid's an idiot. You realize that, right? Or biggest brat in the world. And I'm sorry that you're a horrible parent, but there we go. You can't just do that and be like, yeah, your kid's probably a psychopath, so you're going to want to get that checked out. I would check the neighborhood pets and see if anybody's
Good
missing.
job on that one, Linda. Oh my god.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think I could. Honestly, I don't know if I could do what you guys do and actually put up with other people's children all the time. That would drive me crazy.
Well, I don't
Well-
actually teach. I work in the central office. So the interactions with the kids are kind of limited sometimes.
That's nice.
But-
You don't get them. Do you get them like coming in like crying about stuff? Because that would annoy me too. Like they're like crying and going, "Can my mom pick me up?" I mean, that sort of thing.
Not well. I'm central office, so I'm the I'm the oh my gosh, I can't talk anymore. I'm done. No, words are hard.
He's not getting any kids crying.
So I'm the administrative assistant to the superintendent. So I work with him and with the
the superintendent's office.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was a different place in our school district too. They keep that away. They keep the kids away from there mostly.
It's in the same building. It's just a whole separate office.
Yeah.
So-
That's how it was at my high school. Yeah, that's I don't know though. My friend is a teacher, and she was teaching at Roosevelt High School in the city. And so Roosevelt High School was a very, it was a city high school, and they had their prom, and she had to chaperone. She had to be one of the chaperones. All the adults, I guess, or all the whatevers had to be a chaperone. So she called me and she asked me if I wanted to come along and help her chaperone. And I said, "Are you kidding? I would not miss this for the world." So I get there and it is just as beautiful and crazy and way out there as possible. I'm like, these girls are barely dressed. And they get on the dance floor and I saw things that I didn't think I would ever see outside of like a pay per minute channel. I mean, I was just like,
I don't think I want to be part of this conversation
I was
anymore.
about to say,
I
you're making
swear to God,
you're making
Glamma,
Patrick
if Chris
uncomfortable.
Hansen shows up on my doorstep because of this conversation, you're going to be the first person I call for bail money, okay?
I'm just
Just
saying,
saying.
there was this couple dancing out on the floor and she was all bent over there. And I looked at my friend and I said, I think she just got pregnant. I'm pretty sure she's pregnant now.
Oh my god.
Like I said, I quit holding back after customer service. So
Yeah.
it was fun though. I mean, honestly, from a bird's eye view, it was hilarious fun. I just thought I was like, wow.
As long as everybody tied their robe, it was fine.
Yeah, I'm like, in 1989 when I had my prom, everybody was like, "Nah, I got a cuddle." I mean, it was kind of like that. Now it's like, it's all clothes burning, and they're just like dry humping on a dance floor. I was like, "Holy crap!" I'm like, does your mother know what you're doing? Does your mother know you're doing
Tell me
this?
where they got it from. Let's be honest.
Well, it's happening. Trust me, it's not just the city kids, it's the county kids, it's all of them. I've seen some proms since then.
I'm not surprised.
All they do is just get out there and grind. And I get it, like they're teenagers, so they're, extra excited about all that. But for God's sake, public decorum. Where in the world
Public decorum.
Where did that go? I'm just
I
saying.
think they got left behind in the 60s.
I think so. I think you're right about that. After Woodstock, everything went downhill.
Boy, that would have been fun, wouldn't it?
Woodstock. Oh my God.
Just the music and the atmosphere, not necessarily all the mud and mayhem.
I was gonna say, if you could bring your own Johnny on the spot, I bet it would have been a good time.
Just pee in the mud like everybody else did.
Ugh. People rolled around in the mud.
All right, y'all. I listed 6, so if you've been keeping track, that's not 10 like I was supposed to, but I'm still happy with that, and I'm gonna knock out some relists before wrapping this up. Like, I think I can go to midnight, but then it's about curfew for me because it's a school night for me.
Same here.
I actually have to be productive tomorrow at work. Like, I have to talk to people like this, like on the screen. So I don't know how that happened, but that's happening. So yeah, like I'm just relisting now. Here, if anyone wants to see, we're relisting a dress.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That's a really cute dress.
Thank you. You want to buy it?
No, but it's
Figures.
But you can wear it to prom.
What?
If you knew how many black dresses I own, I'm like Rose Kennedy. And nobody's gonna get that joke. It's way, way back there.
Let me just switch this to Valentine's. Not that anyone is buying it. You know what? Let's do date night.
Date night. There we go.
There you go. I've got a really pretty red dress. It would have been perfect for Valentine's Day. And I forgot I bought it. And now it's too late.
I got my heart print stuff listed like about a week ago or so. Nobody wants it. I'm like, come on, too literal.
Speaking of Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Make sure you check your local Waffle House. They are doing reservations. That's right. Me and Mitzi, we keep it fancy up here as we, every year since they started doing this, we've been together. We hit the Waffle House. Let me see what is in my location. Waffle House.
Oh,
good, you. Getting all fancy up in there.
That actually sounds like my kind of Valentine's Day. Usually,
that sounds
my
lovely.
husband does this every holiday. My husband goes, "What do you want for blah, blah, blah? Christmas, your birthday, Valentine's Day, whatever." And I go, "Why don't I just go online, get it, and then you'll take credit?" And he's like, "Cool." And that's how we do that.
Nice.
Well,
Let me take you to the Waffle House.
He's a romantic guy in general, so I don't feel like he needs to do extra. And plus, I like the stuff I shop and buy for me better than the stuff that he shops and buys for me.
I hear that.
Like, I like my taste. His taste, not so much. I mean, his taste in women's okay, but other than that.
Oh God!
But yeah, the Waffle House actually does sound like that sounds fun. Do they make heart-shaped waffles?
Ooh, they're better.
They got a special menu and everything.
Really?
Yeah, there's mood lighting. There's tablecloths. There's little
really
paper. Yeah, no.
Do they have
Disco lights.
Caribbean stuff?
There's a photo booth. I'll show you post show one of the Polaroids they took. It looks like something out of a 1980s Missing Person catalog, but
it's funny.
Wow.
Oh my God. Okay, now I have to. Oh, I can't click on it from here. Hold on.
by the way, Waffle House is not a paid spokesman of the Veronika Mika channel, but make sure that if you are watching this, reach out to us as we can make that magic happen.
Oh yeah, Waffle House, hit me up. We'll talk. Your people call my people.
House link. Come on.
By the way, I come with that deal. Okay, just
yes, of course.
That's what she said.
I wasn't gonna. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, there is one in Missouri, Glamma.
Is there where? And please tell me St. Louis.
Kansas City.
Oh, dang it.
Why don't you switch Glam and I around there, Veronica?
That's not necessary.
I don't know if I can
Nobody
switch.
needs to watch me cough.
There we go. Well, it's not like the chat is popping at this point. I think it's just us and Jen said she was using us as ASMR, so I don't know if that's still happening. But we appreciate you.
There's
Yeah.
6 people. Hi, 6
Okay,
people.
well, I'm gonna leave the studio and hop in the chat.
What?
I feel like my time is better spent in your chat.
Honey, 8 minutes, and then we're gonna wrap the show up.
Oh, well then in
Might
that
as well
case,
stick
I'm just
around.
gonna hang out
That's
then.
not
Okay, my bad. I didn't know. I thought you wanted me in the chat.
You know what? No, you're fine where you are.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna hang out and dream about a romantic evening at Waffle House.
You do that.
Hell yeah.
We can't have that. We can't have nice things in St. Louis.
Let me see.
Although
We've been doing it. Good.
I think our White Castles does something.
Yeah, I was gonna say White.
Gross.
Yeah, White Castle does it as well. That's how we found out about it, and I mean, we both love Waffle House, and so yeah, we've been doing it. That's our yearly Valentine's tradition.
Okay,
Yeah,
good night, everyone who's leaving us.
There's a Waffle House
Also-
in my house, and I was really excited. But apparently, you have to wait for them to do the thing, huh? You have to actually have a Waffle House that does the thing.
Freaking Waffle House. I don't even know if there is a Waffle House in New Jersey now that I think about it, but if there is, they're not on this list. So
They
hold on.
have-
There's one in Pennsylvania. Washington, Pennsylvania. I have no idea where that is. Maryland?
They
Hey,
have
Tommy.
this thing called hash browns all the way.
Maryland.
That is hash browns with like mushrooms and ham and onions and cheese and tomatoes and peppers, and then they cover it with
Night, Tommy.
and then they cover that with gravy, and it's magical. It's probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's just so good. It's so good. Good night, Tommy.
I really want waffles now. Gosh darn it.
And their waffles, yeah. I don't even put maple syrup on their waffles because they're that good. I just eat them with like butter. No.
Oh wait.
It's really sweet waffles.
Do I want to put this on Depop? Nah.
I don't feel like it would go. You know, though, like I'm like nobody's ever gonna want this. My mother had like this. She donated to me like this floral matching pants and shirt set, and I'm like, oh god. And it was like, you know, the pants were like elastic waist and drawstring, and it was like a thin floral old lady shirt with like, shoulder pads. And my friend Miss Sue, her daughter, was like, oh my god, I want this so bad. I'm like, are you kidding me? Wow. What in the world are you gonna wear that to? And she would show up and have like the shirt and it'd be like tied in a little knot, or she'd show up in like the pants and like a tank top, and I'm like, you are crazy. I'm like, girl, you crazy.
What?
Veronica, do you not see any Waffle Houses in New Jersey?
I know.
Not one?
Not one.
It's kind of a southern thing.
Where do you eat breakfast?
At home. At my desk. Do you feel sorry for me yet?
I do.
I will say I do like IHOP. It's just I hardly ever go out for breakfast. Which if anyone wants to take me to brunch, just saying, I'm available.
I like most IHOPs. I have not heard good things about the one here.
Oh god.
And there's
IHOP,
never
oh my-
anybody in the parking lot.
Oh sweet Jesus! Look, you
That's
know.
a bad sign, and especially in and around a college town, that's a bad sign. They do have waffle. IHOP has the what do you call them? Good Lord, why can't I think of it? What's the deep fried dough thing for some reason? Funnel cake. They have like funnel cake.
How'd you forget funnel cake?
I do this. Yeah, this is my age talking. They have the funnel cake days where you can get it with like warm blueberry compote and then butter, and then they melt the whipped cream, giant gob of whipped cream over the top of it. That's pretty good.
What?
They used to
Yeah.
have brioche French toast that was really good. I don't know if they still do. But
Yeah.
very yummy.
That's how I learned. And I was really upset when I found out that their blueberry compote was just like blueberry pie filling. I was really upset because I really thought they made that stuff from scratch.
Well, guys, my headphones are telling me it's time to go, so that's usually my cue.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
wanted
it's
to
about
stay
time
till
for you up
midnight.
as well.
But yeah, we all got school tomorrow, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, my dear friends.
Fine.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for hopping on. Gosh, this was like full house and everything, almost full. But thank you. If anyone want to pimp something out, anyone running a sale, anyone have fun videos coming up, Patrick Murphy, please.
Yes,
Goes yours.
tomorrow night at, let's see, what time is this?
Who's on live?
Hey, Grandpa.
How's it going?
You're at my house now.
Your head
What's
all
up, dude?
cockeyed.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Patrick, you okay there? Grandma,
I'm
you
trying to
wanna
figure
go
out what
first?
time this is tomorrow.
I'm just
I
making
don't
out with my
know.
boyfriend. Y'all can do it.
Glamma, pimp out your life real quick, Glamma.
Okay, on Saturday mornings, I do a live broadcast at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, and we just kind of discuss what's going on with reseller news, some of the things that I'm hearing around, some of the rumors that go around, and we also talk about fashion news. I like to talk about fashion news because you never know when you're going to pick up on something that, that really could actually help you as a reseller. And then we talk about the weekend sales and what we've been doing and any trends that I'm noticing. And we also do sweets for the sweetest. We like to shout out those who have been kind or wonderful, or that we want to make sure that they, get all of our thoughts and prayers if they need those. And of course the salty treats. That's where you Glamour gets a little salty. Well, I'm just saying, if somebody needs this, get it.
Glamour got all of that.
Yeah, sometimes there's things in life, and especially with reselling, that make us a little salty. And let's talk about that. Let's clear the air and just get it all out of our system.
Embrace the salt.
Embrace the salt.
Well, we'll be there.
For the salt
on.
embrace you. Yeah, you better go get the salt for the salt get you.
For the salty and the sweet. All right, Patrick, did you figure out your live?
I did. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, make sure you head over to Horizon Picks channel as he does his 1,000 subscriber celebration. That's right. There's going to be give out shout outs, sellers from past and present. Fun times are going to be had by all. Make sure you go over to the channel, click subscribe, hit that notification bell, go into one of his videos, and let him know that Patrick Murphy sent you, baby. That's right.
There we
I
go.
will be there, and actually, I'm doing 2 giveaway items, and one of them is a handbag.
Ooh, nice. Kristen, what do you have going on? You're running a sale? You doing anything fun on your Instagram? You starting a YouTube channel?
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Probably not.
All right.
That order.
Fine.
Oh, wait. I got one more goodie. I got one more goodie. Let me find it real fast, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Glamma, you are aware of this, but based on a conversation that was going on in the chat the other morning, yours truly has decided to jump in on the action. Come on, just do what I want you to do.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're aware or not, but a couple things. Stupid stuff that you can buy on eBay. They are now selling the sand that Tom Brady set in when he gave his whatever he did. So that's going for a stupid amount of money, as well as debris from the weather balloon, which I'm sure is highly illegal. So your boy here decided to jump in on the action. So make sure you head over to my eBay store, as that's right, ladies and gentlemen, I have listed just a rock. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and read the description for you. Let's see, just a rock. I walked outside, picked up a rock. Since people are selling sand and weather balloon debris, pretty sure that's illegal. Figured, why not? The only request that I had, that it was a pretty rock. Note the quarter is not included.
For the low prize
That's
of
amazing.
$1,000.
That is the funniest thing ever.
Rock and shell from yard.
I love it.
$5 shipping and handling. He's charging shipping.
It's calculated shipping.
Oh my god! I love it so much.
I could not love this more. Yeah.
I love it. We love it.
Just a rock.
A rock.
Oh, Patrick Murphy, you make our lives better.
This is an accurate description of the rock.
I mean, it's got it. Apparently, eBay likes that better than your fart in a jar.
I know. I'm surprised that hasn't been banned, but yet. And that's a 50 cents that you dropped in Patrick Murphy. We do not got time for that.
Okay,
we do
next time on Veronica's Closet. Next time on Relist and Relax.
Veronica's Closet.
We talked to Patrick Murphy about the fart.
Oh
in
my
the
god!
jar.
I'm pretty sure it's just the 4 of us left now, so
yeah,
we're amongst ourselves. But also, if you're still out there in the YouTube's land watching, thank you so much. You're the real MVP. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hopping on and being here. We'll be back here in 2 weeks, and swear to God, I hope by then my whole coughing voice situation will have resolved itself. I mean, it's getting a little ridiculous. So, see you all in 2 weeks on the 24th of February, I believe.
Something like that.
And yeah, math. And thanks everyone for being here.
see you
Goodbye.
Saturday.
Cheers.
Night.